Hello guys, Two Experts and Sam. Welcome back to another stream, everyone. Microsoft Flight Sim stream, everyone. Yeah, welcome back. I'm having problems with my sound system. It won't connect. Bluetooth shit. Finally, it works. All for fucking technology. Honestly, Jesus. It's this Bluetooth Logitech system I've got. It's alright. It just takes forever to connect because it's one of these buttons that rely on Wi-Fi. Basically, it's a wireless volume knob and it relies on Bluetooth to change the sound. And it's just taken about a minute to connect. Really? Fucking hell. Anyway, not very happy. Yeah, so tonight we're flying on the 321 Jet2 Mallorca. Yeah, should be a good one. Let's have a look. Where's the plane? This is it. No, we need to go Legacy as well because I don't like the new ones, do I? So yeah, welcome. Let's push this forward. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here he is, the grumpy bastard. Yeah, welcome everyone. Liam's here. Hi again. Evening Sam. Will's here as well. Liam. I think I saw Mohammed before as well. Yeah, Jet2. We're going to do Jet2 tonight, so yeah, it should be an interesting one. Not really. It's just the same old shit, isn't it? But yeah, for some reason I thought I was doing Tenerife. I don't know why. I just thought oh, I must be doing Tenerife. Like, I'm thinking the flight's longer than it is, but it's just Mallorca, so it's okay. We'll go from this gate, actually. There we go, departure. And someone's saying they can't mod. I can't even remember if they were on the last stream or not. I actually can't remember. No, it was Josh, wasn't it? Right, arrivals. There we go. 1 hour 50, apparently. I don't believe that. The new LVF H101 has really bad autopilot issues. Well, that's the thing. I think they had to make a new one, apparently to justify the new selling price of that LVF 321Neo. So I bought it for probably maybe £16 or whatever. But now it's something like 26 or something. So they've made a new variant, but they've done fuck all with it. Honestly, they've made a new variant of it, but they've literally not touched it. Honestly, it's like me going, right, okay, here's a new stream. By the way, the colours are going to be really different in this one. They're going to blow you away. But I'm going to be charging everyone a £1 entry fee for all my streams now. So you're going to have to pay to watch the stream. And you click on it and you go, where's the difference in the fidelity? But boss, you know, what the hell's going on here, Sam? It looks exactly the same. Yeah, it's almost like an April Fool's joke. Yeah, these guys are like the masters of April Fools. You know what I mean? The people that make some of the equipment and some of the software in this game, because it's like, I think they position themselves so like they just get away with everything. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I said. I feel like they should have a token for qualified developers. They don't have all these little shits knocking about, you know, in the Microsoft Flight Sim community. I think each developer should get a token for like quality assurance and like trust, community trust. You know what I mean? So when they develop, people have full faith that when they're, you know, getting out their wallet, getting out their bank card, paying for something, they know it's quality. Okay, maybe you have to pay a little bit more, but, you know, it's better than paying £16 and getting fobbed off. That's what I actually think. I think we should have qualified developers and, you know, or like authorized, established developers, you know, who develop for the game, not, you know, people who making it in a shed. But anyway, I'm one of them making them in the shed. Hello. Yeah, so anyway, rant. It's just some of the stuff's a bit sloppy, that's all. It's not great, is it? But anyway, I bought it for 16 quid-ish. The angle of attack on LVFR models are so unrealistic. Well, they're alright, they do the job. It's my webcam bit. It was my hair like Jim Carrey, isn't it? Oh, it's alright. I'm not gonna mess with it. There's no point messing with it. Hang on. Yeah. You won't be doing the job in a minute, son. I'll knock you out. Amazon has let me down again today. Not surprised, actually. I've had a few issues with Amazon. Yeah, they lied about a parcel. Yeah, they said you can get this tomorrow if you take up Prime. And I'm always one of these people who gets the Prime benefits, and immediately before it renews, I go, cancel. So yeah, I did all that. But yeah, I renewed it, and we said, yeah, you get this parcel tomorrow and whatever. You don't have to pay the delivery fee because obviously Prime looks after all the drivers or whatever. So yeah, he said it's going to arrive tomorrow. Anyway, tomorrow arrived, and it said your parcel's been delayed for 2 days, 48 hours. We're incredibly sorry. No, you're not. I'm just like, right, cancel Prime, because you know, I've got my little tiny discount for being a Prime member. I'm just like, I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm not paying £8.99. Not sorry, £9 a month, just for them to start going, no, we can't be bothered to deliver it. So it says one thing, and then we go, oh no, you know, how difficult is it? It's ridiculous. You know, if I lived in Iceland, you know, in the middle of nowhere, I could understand, but oh man, I wasn't very happy. Yeah, they said it was arriving, and they said, oh, it's going to be delayed in transit for 48 hours. Like, oh, yeah, I wasn't very happy. So I just cancelled it again, and then renewed it again the other day. Oh, I'm a bugger. Honestly, I'm always doing that. Cancelling, renewing it. Oh, yeah, it's just a very bad relationship I have with Amazon. I think everyone has a bad relationship with Amazon, actually. They depend on it too much, you know. I'm one of them. You know, I'm, you know, called, what, hot kettle black kind of thing. Honestly, I'm always buying things on it. Is this webcam okay? I feel like I'm too shunted over to the right side. Anyway, yeah. But no, they've been okay recently, but I wasn't too happy with that the other day. I was in school when it happened. I was like, wow, thanks. I was looking forward to that. You know what I mean? I was looking forward to having a nice parcel at my doorstep and whatever, they're screwing things around. Right, okay. Get the airplane ready for departure. Oh no, that needs to be on that. There we go. Okay. Why isn't YouTube showing my like count now? I don't understand it. It's not off. There's no button to turn the like count off. It's just not showing how many likes I've got. It's so weird, honestly. There's a lot of problems with YouTube at the moment. They just haven't got their acting gear. They haven't had their acting gear for the last 4 years. Honestly, the site is worse than ever. I lose faith in it sometimes. Seriously, I'm just like, well, they're not even looking after their people. They're not even looking after the community properly. Alright, okay. I mean, it's not that hard, you know. If Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, TikTok can do it quite flawlessly, you know, and quite smooth, why is YouTube having problems? And they always blame it on the site. Oh, it's an old site, you know, it's running on old, you know, old data and all that, and whatever, old foundations. So is Facebook. You know what I mean? So is Instagram to a point. Instagram's from 2012. YouTube's from what, 2005, 2004. I think it's actually 2006, actually. You know, they just make these excuses. I'm not the happiest user on it. I'll tell you that YouTube, after 12 years of being on YouTube, yeah, they don't care about you. You know what I mean? You can have a video blow up and they'll be all in your face. Everyone, you know, with a bloody handout, and then the next minute you do a video that's bad and they're telling you your channel's not, you know, you're not a recommend it, you're a bad actor. It's like, piss off. And Gemini, this Google AI thing, doesn't even know what's right from wrong. It's like a little child. It doesn't know. It can't know because it's been programmed by the people who made YouTube. You know what I mean? Doesn't know what's right from wrong. Feel like me then. Right, are we getting a pushback tug connected? I can't really hear this very well either. I don't know about you guys. Oh, this volume knob is not doing good today. Just connecting, reconnecting. Sorry, reconnecting, disconnecting. Right, okay. Pushback requested. I've got Prime. I ordered a new tripod yesterday and obviously was expecting next day delivery. They emailed me at 3 AM saying it was dispatched then delayed. Yeah, I had the exact same thing. I don't know what it is. I'm sure their drivers work very hard and they probably don't have much pride in the company. Who has pride in their company now? Seriously. You know, anyone says, oh, I'm so happy to work for my organisation. No. Really? I was at the shop today and someone was going, oh, if this organisation would get their act in gear and all that, all because of some meal deal things someone decided to do, and, you know, some extensions to the meal deal. Yeah, in Morrison's. I was just like, oh. It's not really his fault though, is it? You know. Anyway, and this guy kept calling the woman in Morrison's miss, and she said, "Stop calling me miss, stop calling me miss." And 5 minutes later, when the door talked, he went, "All right, thanks for your help, I appreciate it. Thanks, miss." I just said to him, "I like your style, mate." Oh, so funny, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, it's the Morrison. I go to a little Morrison's on my break and I just get Coke. I get full fat Coke, all the chemicals, and just have it on my lunch break or well, whatever. If I need to do some admin or something, I'll just sit there on the computer with a can of Coke. Honestly, I'm going to be obese in the next 2 years. Oh God. Hello, Ted. Oh God, yeah. And I mean a huge can of Coke. It wasn't like a tiny little can. It was like massive. Yeah, huge. Looked like a bloody beer can as well. Honestly, it was huge. I was like, oh, probably shouldn't be getting this. You know, too much sugar, far too much sugar. Right, push back, stop. Right, we'll start the engines. Okay. Yeah, we're flying to Mallorca. Oh yeah. What was I gonna do? Just get that ready. Just have a little check if it's working. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Oh, I did the test today as well. I did a little test. I did very, very well at it as well. Oh, I'm so happy with myself. A little bit giddy actually. Okay, I think anything in here that's suggesting we're not doing good. Is there anything in here suggesting we're not doing good? Maybe me in front of the controls. In Carl's mug. Look at that. Carl's mug, yeah. I don't mean I've stole it from Carl. He made it me. It's all the Jet2 757s. Look at that, all the Jet2 757s on the back. How cool is that? That is good. I couldn't have designed something like that. I wouldn't have known where to start. Yeah, Josh is yeah, it's good. We've got 2 mods in. That's what I said the other night. We only really need two or three really good mods. Oh, sorry, 2 to 4 really good mods on this channel. That's it. We don't need 10. You know. I think I used to worry a few years ago, like, oh, I need loads and loads of mods. You know what I mean? And then, you know, whatever. It just doesn't work like that. Just people who are like really committed. You know, quality not quantity. Yeah, but I just used to think, oh, the more the better. Not necessarily. Alright, okay. That on, runway turn lights on. In fact, no, they should not be on. If you start up, can go off. Wipers. I think we're good to taxi out. We haven't done a flight control check though. Oh, where is that? Flight control check. Where is that? Ah, here we are. FCTL. There we go. Oh, I booked the flight, guys. Haha. Should I just say it? I'll tell you when I'm in the air. Tell you when I'm in cruise. Yeah. See what I'm doing? Trying to get people to stay for after takeoff. Because I've noticed a huge decline in people just leaving after, you know, the nose hits the sky in these streams. Is this Microsoft? Yeah, I'm still on 2020. I'm probably not going to get it anytime soon. I've got to make adjustments to it. For God's sake, it's probably the same game. It's the same bloody engine with a few little tweaks here and there. They could have done what they did in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 and squeezed it into a performance update for this game. But no, Microsoft, ooh, brand new game. Let's make a brand new game for, you know, a few visual tweaks and, you know, flying characteristics. I'll be with you the whole time like I was for the last one. Oh, okay, that's nice. Well, I haven't got much to say, mate. There's not there's not a lot going on in my life. It's like Groundhog Day. It's very good Groundhog Day, though. I mean, it is different every day, you know. Just I've got a lot of tests coming up and stuff like that. You know. Well, I've done one of them. I'm getting I'm having a big meeting tomorrow from the college were meeting me in the school. I say a big meeting, like there's all these people in suits and ties. It's just me and this woman from the college just talking about my next, you know, my next piece of work. I mean, what is it on at the moment? I can't find it. Children's positive behaviour. Yeah, that's it. Keeping children positive in the classroom. I can barely keep myself positive in the classroom. Oh god. Oh, I'm only joking. Something like that, I don't know. It's all these units and stuff like that. Unit this, unit that. All these questions from different units. I said I'm going to struggle with, you know, doing assignments. Because I just about got an assignment complete. Like, I nearly broke my neck doing it. Honestly, it was like, it was due. And I'd put it off for a little bit. And then I just went hell for leather with it. And I was just like, oh, I really need to get this done. And, oh my god. Just about got it in on time. Literally. Well, it was no deadline. It was just like, you know, please have it completed by this day. It wasn't like, oh, they give you like a, what do you call it, a probation period of, oh, if you you know, because they obviously these colleges understand if people are doing courses in whatever schools and stuff like that and TA work and stuff, they probably think, oh, they might have a family and kids of themselves, you know. They are kids themselves, you know what I mean? They can't get the work done on time. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it's just like they'll have a bit of time built into that, you know. But no, I got it out. But I was just like, is there any way to make this easier? So what my tutor does at the college, she sends me 3 questions a week from the assignment, and then obviously I just build that up. And then after 4 weeks, I've done an assignment. But I don't think I've done an assignment. I've just answered 3 or 4 questions from. It's a really smart way of doing it, isn't it? It's like a digestible way of completing certain questions from the assignments and stuff like that. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's a very clever way of doing it. I would have never thought of it like that. I'm not a bloody teacher though, am I? Or a teacher who teaches the teacher, you know what I mean? Teacher teaching the teaching assistant, yeah. I don't do that, bro. Huh. Right. Imagine if I was a teacher teaching a teacher. So what you need to do is just be really positive in the classroom. Yeah. Drink loads of coffee. And sometimes do the work for them. No, I don't do that anymore. I used to, but I just thought, can't always do this. Yeah, I used to literally do the work for them as well. Like, at the very start. Like, literally just, I don't do that now. Well, a good way of doing it is getting a little whiteboard for yourself and just writing out what the teacher's doing on the board. And then they can look at your whiteboard and go, ah. You know what I mean? So they're not constantly going like, ah. Because some of them struggle with that. You know. Not physically, but just that whole, you know, comprehension of, you know, getting things down on the board. I bet you make the teacher cry. You'd make the bloody teacher cry, Ian. You're the worst of a bunch. Have you seen what he's put on Discord as well? Missing person. If you find him, whatever, give him a beer and he probably owes you money. Now. Oh god, I did find that funny. No, bloody hell. It's true though, isn't it? It's only true because it's funny. Well, it's only funny because it's true, more like, ugh. Right, are we gonna get going? Set sail. Set sail. What a knob. Right, I just need to flick this thing into whatever mode because it will kick off, won't it? Oh yeah, hi. Ooh, that's too loud as well on my streams. I need to turn it down. Right, we're gonna get going, bro. Where's the map? Okay, I've been live for 19 minutes, not too bad. Alright, are we all good? Shut up. We're gonna go. We're all ready. We're ready to roll. I know, bro. Right, the airborne timer will come on. I don't need to call it airborne timer, not air timer, because people are going to think that's how long I've been on air for. You know what I mean? Airborne timer. That would be better if I just renamed it airborne timer. Just think shorter the better. People know what I I know, I've been in school. Picked up all the slang. Right, we can now be free. We're on B1. Whoa, up we go. Bit of a seesaw there, wasn't it? There's the sun, there it is. Goodbye, Manchester. Off to Mallorca. Whee! All the lights on, yeah. Yeah, need to be on takeoff, don't they? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, airborne timer. Idiot. Think, Sam. Right, okay. Immediate bank to the right. Oh yeah. I don't know why it's wanting to stall on me. Don't be doing that. Okay. Airspeed's very, very low. Yeah, they can't have updated this version though, because this is the legacy one. So if any issues happen with autopilot, it will actually be my fault. You know what I mean? Next thing we know, he's going to be quoting Italian brain rot or something. Italian brain rot. Yeah, I know. I used to like science when you get to kiss it. It's so boring. Used to like it. It's so boring. That doesn't make any sense. Science is good at the moment. Doing about space and stuff always been my favourite subject. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that when they move on to that. 2024 is pretty good. It was the walk around and the pre-flight checks, and I think there's a couple of new things. I spent £13 on the A321. So you didn't spend £13 on it. You spent £33 on it. Yeah, Josh is here. Okay. Back in 5 minutes. Gonna go get a snack. Snack. Nothing beats a snack. Oh yeah, saying 767. 767. Have you seen my 767 pen? Oh yeah, it's from Boeing. It's brilliant. Oh, I was actually thinking today, because it's nearly been 4 years since I went on the TUI 767 to Tenerife for the first time. Literally. Yeah, that was first time to Tenerife. That was a good trip. That was one of the ones I like, probably the most memorable ones. It's a bit boring, the takeoff and stuff. It's just like landing was alright, but yeah, it was just a good flight. I think it was more personal. It was more of a, you know, for me individually, it was more special. And just for people watching, it was like, oh, he's just going to Tenerife for the first time. Most of the people who click on that video probably just go, well, this is where it all started. Alright, seatbelt signs are not coming off yet. But yeah, I'm flying somewhere on Sunday. Where could I be going? Oh, take a guess. Did you go to Iceland recently, Sam? I saw the video you posted. No, that's from 3 years ago. It's from 2023? September 2023? Oh yeah, I was trying to get Carl to say 6-7. Not going to work. He's caught onto it though. He's caught onto it like something about this number. They keep mentioning. I'm not going to say it. I think he's scared to, in case he does. I don't think he knows what it means. So that's the thing. He doesn't know what it means, so he won't say it. If he actually know what it means, he'll be like, well, if it's pointless, it's whatever. 6-7. It's probably going to Tenerife. I might be actually be going to Tenerife. Yeah, on an A330. Yeah. With no window seat. Well, I might have a window seat. I don't know. It just depends if someone falls ill on the flight. Probably be me. Yeah, I've ordered a breakfast. Dirty bastard. And yeah, selected seats. I'm right at the back, because apparently it's quite fun at the back on the A330. Yeah, I'm not just making excuses there. Apparently it's actually quite good. So you feel sick when you're having your breakfast at the back. Yeah. What else? TUI Max coming back. Window seat. Curious what does 6-7 mean? I don't know. I think it's the height of some basketball player. That's where it came from. And I think where else did it come from? Did it come from a song? I don't know. That's the thing, but it's last year. So me talking about it now, actually, me talking about it now actually makes it even more irrelevant. Oh, I'm hating this speaker. I'm hating this subwoofer as well. It's the Logitech system, but it's one of these. Look at that. That's my volume knob. This is a knob. This is a volume knob, and it just refuses to connect sometimes. But if it was a wire, it would have worked. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Hopefully no one falls down the stairs again. Oh yeah, it was that the Manchester worker who fell off the 330. How do you manage that? What'd you do if I sneezed and my nose came off? Yeah, I'm off to Tenerife. I want to go back to Tenerife. I want to sit there, have a dorada on the beach. Well, that never happens, does it? Because I can never really... I'm always scared to go on the beach in Tenerife, aren't I? I don't want to get sand in my shoes. I don't really want... I did that when I went to Mallorca, though. I was an idiot. And I got sand in my shoes. And then ended up getting a huge verruca. Not a verruca. What do you call them? Oh, just a really bad, like, blister. Oh, it was awful. But yeah, I was in pain. Literally, I could barely walk. That's when I flew on the Wamos. Oh. Good evening, Sam. George Boomstraw's here. You alright, mate? We're off to Lanzarote next week with Jet2 from Liverpool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Where did I go from Liverpool? It was Alicante, wasn't it? Oh. Have a good one, mate. Have a pint for me. Yeah, George. Hello, George. Yeah. Yeah, I like Lanzarote. Where are you staying in Lanzarote? He's probably like, oh, I'm not telling everyone that. Yeah, where did I go? It was Alicante. Arrecife, that was it. Yeah, Arrecife. I just get confused when I do like 3 flights in a very short space of time. They all just merge into one. I did Amsterdam between Lanzarote and Alicante, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And yeah, that was like obviously a little European break. European break. It was about 12 hours in Amsterdam. It was barely a break. I enjoyed it though. Honestly, when you go to Amsterdam for the day, it's something you can do. Relatively cheap. I was going to go again, but it's King's Day on Monday in Amsterdam. Or was it? No, is it the Sunday? I think it's the Monday. Like, when is King's Day? It's always the 27th, isn't it? Has to be the Sunday. No, it is on the... the Monday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Monday. So yeah, it's like it would be really busy in Amsterdam if I did end up going this weekend. But also wouldn't been able to get decent flight prices or flights at all. I did check, but they were going for like nearly 300. I just thought no, not going near King's Day. There's no way. But yeah. It was so funny. I arrived there and they treated me like Michael Jackson, the king. They put a crown on my head and they were like, "This is the king." I didn't know. Yeah, I like Lanzarote. It's like calm, isn't it? It's more relaxed than Tenerife. There's definitely something about Lanzarote that I like. Yeah, it's nice. Isn't Lanza where Nick usually goes? We were actually talking about you last time I saw him. Oh god. No one likes me on YouTube. I'm here, there, everywhere. Very mysterious person though on YouTube though, aren't I? I just pop up whenever I want. And I do my stream and then I bugger off for 2 weeks. It's like, where's he gone? Right, what am I trying to do? Oh, that was it. I was going to flip this. Engines, that's it. I think I'm going to London for Pride weekend. I went a couple of years ago. Should be fun, and I've flying down. Nice. Yeah, enjoy, George. Hope that's a great one for you. Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, you see, that's common sense, that. Giorgio's common sense. He knows Manchester Airport isn't good enough, and he's flying from good old Liverpool, because good old Liverpool works. It's an airport that works, you know what I mean? Okay, not a great deal of selection of aircraft, but 90% of the people flying in the air don't give a shit what they're flying on. So, yeah, Liverpool works. I've never had problems at Liverpool. You arrive, you get through security pretty quickly, and then you're in duty free, and then there's no faff. I know there's a massive difference between the size of Liverpool Airport and then Manchester Airport, but it just works. Liverpool Airport works. It works. It's functional. It's not the best looking airport in the world inside. Some of it reminds me a bit of you know, the pyramids in Birkenhead. Just some parts of it's just a bit grotty. So some parts of it, when you go like you know when you exit duty free in Liverpool and you go down those stairs, and then you've got like bars, you've got a JD on the right, and then if you backtrack on yourself, there's the toilets. If you keep backtracking, it's just a bit grotty around there. Yeah, it's like, yeah, this is definitely Liverpool. It's definitely from Liverpool. Yeah, it's not great, and the toilets weren't working either. Last time I flew from Liverpool, and we had to go almost through like a jet bridge area, loop round, and then go to some like toilets that were like part of a jet bridge, or like where a gate was. It was so bizarre, and going through like a little EasyJet corridor. Yeah, Liverpool works. It's not the most appealing airport in the world, you know, or visually appealing, but it works. Who cares? JD in an airport, I know. I'd love to fly through Liverpool one day. Yeah, it's good. And also, the views are probably better than Manchester. Like, I'm not saying that because, I got 12,000 views on that video the other day, which I don't know how that. I think it was the thumbnail and the title. I don't really know. But, yeah, no messing around there. Yeah, just the views of Mersey Estuary if you're taking off the southern direction. It's good. It's really good. And I suppose Runcorn as well. You can wave to Josh then. Yeah. Getting his snacks. We're making good progress. Very good progress. So yeah, off to Tenerife on Sunday. So what's going on? I can't wait. Alright, okay, well that's good. I think that's Birmingham down there, am I right? I think it is. Yeah, I just need to get in the flight sim swing of things, you know what I mean? I need to find time to complete those games off as well. Sonic and Doom, really annoys me as well. It's just like, I want these games out of the way with, honestly. Mersey goes through Stockport as well. Right, HDR. Oh, I've had someone bitching and moaning on to me today about HDR. Oh my god, about trip reports and Dolby Vision. I'm not going to go into it, but it's just somebody who thinks they know more than me, and therefore they're going to question my work and my quality because they think I'm, whatever, shunting people. Yeah, literally, they think I'm shunting people and saying that my videos are something when they're not actually. Yeah, very strange. People are very creative online though. If they've got an intention, you know, and you know, gosh, the attention span for that and the time to construct, you know, such hateful stuff, they'll do anything. You know what I mean? Literally, you know, it's like some people just have a lot of time on themselves. But anyway, some individual today got a comment saying your videos aren't Dolby Vision HDR. They can't be. For a number of reasons, blah 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 blah, because of phones. And as soon as I read it, I was like, yeah, this is someone who's got the wrong end of a stick here. Like they're referring to, why are you using an old iPhone to do trip reports where you've got an iPhone 17 Pro Max that can support whatever, all of this, what, ProRes, all this, RAW, and you're not using it. Well, the trip report that I made, that he's on about, was from several months ago, and it was before I got this phone. So, error number one. Error number two is they don't actually know how I edit, and you know, when you whatever, upload a video to Final Cut from your phone, HDR, all those, you know, all that stuff, there's metadata in there for HDR, and it gives obviously the purpose of, you know, making the video looking better and stuff like, you know, the color. Was it high dynamic range and stuff like that? So you can get away with Dolby Vision, you know, outposts and stuff like that after editing and stuff, and you know, changing the saturation, contrast, and brightness and stuff. Because Final Cut has a lot of like AI inbuilt tools that make the videos look better and stuff like that. It's just like color correction and stuff like that. So the metadata exists. So therefore, all my trip reports, they are HDR Dolby Vision. But this individual was saying they're not HDR, they're not Dolby Vision because of a number of reasons. And I was just like, as soon as I was reading it, I was like, this is somebody who I think has just got the wrong end of a stick here. Like they think I'm selling the video as, you know, a piece of cinema. You know, it's just a fidelity. At the end of the day, Dolby Vision is just, you know, I'm not putting Dolby Vision in there to get views. I'm doing it because it's something to be proud of. You know, it's just an extra. You know, the main selling point for these videos is, you know, the things that I'm really, you know, shouldn't be getting away with is maybe probably some of the key tags. You know what I mean? For the video, you know, some of the, a bit repetitive of that. And YouTube do say, oh, don't try and repeat too many of the keywords. Sorry, not key tags. Yeah, the keywords. If there's anything I need telling off for, it's probably that. Using too many of the similar, you know, key tags, or copy and paste them from older and more, you know, historically successful trip reports, you know, that I've done. So just like reusing them. But yes, individual having a go at me because I dared to mention Dolby Vision in my title. Well, it is Dolby Vision, you know. Suck it up, princess, you know. Oh, toughen up, you know. It's if you can get upset about that, God, I'd hate to see what he's like in restaurants. You know what I mean? This isn't sea bass. This can't be vegan. Oh no, because the menu's made out of leather. Oh, so therefore it won't be vegan. You know what I mean? Just putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5. I was reading it on the train home. I was like, yeah, this person's gotten a little bit stuck here in translation. I was like, he clearly wants to know something, so I gave him a little bit of information. It's like, no, you're not giving me whatever. Denial. I was like, well, I'm not really denying. It's just facts. You can't argue with basic facts. You know what I mean? But he was trying to get one over on me and say I was a liar and that I don't use HDR appropriately for my trip reports and Dolby Vision. I was just like, oh, okay, you can keep thinking that if you want, but I know I do, and everyone else knows that I do. So it's just like a you problem, really. I was like, oh, right, okay. Whew. Thank God that's over. Suck it up, Buttercup. I know, yeah. I think my first comment was like, well, it is, and that's the truth. Whatever video you're referring to, it's not this video, can't be this video. Sorry. Well, that's how confused I was. I was like, huh? Yeah, no, it's quite humorous, actually. It gave me something to do. Yeah. That's the thing, people don't know what goes on in the background and your processing methods and stuff like that, what goes on in the back end, but they think obviously you're armchair lawyer, and they're like, oh no, I've been in the camera industry for 30 years, I know what Dolby Vision looks like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, and I think some of his information about iPhones and stuff and cinematic mode is wrong as well. I was like, I'm pretty sure my 15 had cinematic mode on it. He was saying it doesn't. I was like, well, I don't even film in cinematic mode anyway, but even if I did on my 15, you know, I probably wouldn't have used it anyway, you know, because it takes up such huge file chunks, you know what I mean? So yeah, I was just I don't know, it was like getting into a cold shower, really. It was like a bit of a shock to the system, more from a stupidity point of view. I was like, okay, that's quite revealing. What's going on here? It's the one cut off. It was cut off as well. I know it wasn't cut off. Just how it's showing on OBS. That's strange. Even though, sorry, ever thought of flying out of the Isle of Man? Ronald Way Airport. Lovely views on a nice sunny day. Never. Have I ever flown on a Piper PA 28, similar planes. I'm doing lessons in them at the moment for my PPL training, and you could come up with me at one point. Yeah. Oh yeah, remember to drop a like. Yeah, that's the thing, you get these people more and more on YouTube, these people who go online and they seem to think that they know, you know, the ins and outs and everything, you know, and because they know the ins and outs of everything, they know exactly how you make your videos and stuff like that. And it's just like, well, not really. No, the only person who knows how I do videos is me, you know, so you can't argue with basic facts, you know, that's just the way it is. It's like these flat earthers that say, oh, the earth is definitely flat. Well, no, it's not. You know, there's so much evidence, you know, there's a preposterous amount of evidence suggesting it's, you know, round. It's a sphere. A globe, it's not. You know, a pizza box suspended in the abyss of space, you know. Oh, I don't know. What was I going to talk about as well? Yeah, invigilation. Yeah, I've now taken up an invigilation course. Yeah, didn't have a choice, had to do it. So I got high marks on it, apparently. I got very high marks on it. Yeah, but this is the thing they want you to do towards exam season. They want all the TAs to be invigilators. So yeah, it's quite revealing, actually. I was quite happy. I've got, what was it, 20 out of 20 on one of them, 15 out of 15, and then another 20 out of 20. And I did another one today, another unit piece. I was able to sneak off and do it. I just found a bit of time. I was like, I'm going to get this done. I'm not doing it tonight. There's no way. So I got my Coca-Cola, sat at the desk like a grumpy old man, you know, logged on, and just managed to get the last few questions, and I got 15 out of 15, another 15 out of 15 right, and then 5 out of 5 right. So yeah, it's just had the piece I had to read, you know, the split screen and the assessment. Yeah, so I've got a few certificates now, so I can now invigilate in exams. I know, so it's a great thing to have on your CV. Anything, you know, good like that, you know, anything small, you know, counts a lot. You know, very competitive world we live in. So, you know, I just put, if you think, oh, this looks silly on my CV, I better not have it, even though it's experience. Get it down, honestly. Any experience is good experience. You know what I mean? So, I've got a number of things on my CV now, loads. You know, bar work, whatever, all the stuff I've done in schools and stuff, everything, all the stuff I did with George as well, all that's in there as well. So yeah, it's very brief, you know, it's not like everything that I did, but it just proves to any employer that, you know, I'm committed and I've been able to give my time up in, you know, quite, you know, large time frames, you know, from 2022 to 2024, I was here, you know what I mean? I'm not like someone who just drifts about and goes from one thing to another and another and another, and, you know, because that's when you're unemployable, you know. To an employer, it's like, oh, what's this person going to be like for my business? So yeah, it's just, you know, just proves that you're reliable and you stick to things, you know. In 2 years here, 2 years there, that's good. And it, you know, especially on a volunteering basis as well, because that's what I was doing. I was volunteering a lot. You know, that's even better. You know, it's like that really goes some. But that's the thing as well with volunteering as well. Just because you're volunteering doesn't mean, oh, you can do 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there. You know, better 2 years. Yeah, because I did 2 years in sixth form. After sixth form, helping out in, you know, loads of different creative industries and stuff in my high school, and did 2 years of that. Whilst doing bit of sixth form stuff on the side, you know, my business studies. I love business studies. We do business studies now. We call it PSHE, which still don't know what it stands for. What does it stand for? I actually don't know what PSHE stands for. I should probably know that, shouldn't I? But yeah, we learn about money management. Yeah, I wish I had that in year 7. I had to take up an actual bloody BTEC to get that, you know. But yeah, they actually teach from a very young age now money management, which I think is a really good thing, because they need to know how to spend the money appropriately. not just spend. Like Mr. Lockett over there, he's going to Tenerife this evening. Oh god. It's CPSHE. Oh, okay. I don't know what it stands for. What does PSHE say? It's a great subject. It's one of my favourite subjects. Anything to do with money, it's my favourite subject, honestly. I think I enjoy it more than music now, because it's about money. I love talking about money. Honestly, I'm there talking to 12-year-olds about money management. And so what I do, I have a savings account. You get interest on it as well. You build it up and up and up. You've got your, what do I say? You've got your whatever. Your necessities here, you know, like your food, gas and electrics, you know, I'm trying to think when they're older. You might have a mortgage or a rent, a loan, you know, all this stuff you have to pay off, you know, bills, everything, you know, car insurance, road tax, you know, all this stuff you have to, you know, pay for. And then obviously you run out of the money for your luxuries, so it's always good to have another pot aside where your Virgin Media, your iPhone, your Netflix, all your nice little luxuries, your takeaways and stuff like that, your sweets, you know, you save that up in another pot so they're not clashing. So it's a good way. So you've got your necessities and then your luxuries and stuff like that. Yeah, it's basic stuff, but it kind of gets them into the mind of, well, what's a necessity? It's like rations, really, isn't it? It's like, what do I need? It's like needs. What is it? Needs and wants. Yeah, needs and wants. Stuff that you need to survive. You know, basics. You know, food. You know, water, heating. You know, all this stuff that's really, really important that you have to pay for. You know, mortgage, whatever. All these things that, you know, go with owning a house, a property, or whatever. And then you've got all your wants and stuff like that. Like, as I said, Virgin Media, you know, your iPhone, Netflix, whatever. You're saving it up for, I don't know, someone's birthday, you know, giving someone a treat or a gift. That can go towards that. And stuff, and all the difference between credit and debit and all that, blah, 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 blah. This goes on. And what else? What was it going on about? Interest. We're talking about interest today. What is interest and stuff? Yeah, it's great. I love PSAG. I'm sat there with a grin on my face. Yeah, because it's about money. Oh, I'm worse than Donald Trump. Honestly, just need to paint me orange. You know what I mean? Oh God. Who's here? Gonna have to go now. Been nice chatting. See you later, Ted. Citizenship, physical, social, health, education, I think. Ah, okay, right. PSHE. Okay, right, okay. Yeah, I love it. I love PSHE. It's great. Music's alright. We're doing Japanese music at the moment. We have like a different scales. Is it pentatonic scale they use for Japan? Yeah, it's just complete. It's surprising because Western music compared to, you know, Eastern music, it's like the only thing they've ever known. Imagine that literally being the only thing you've ever known. How, you know, the Japanese scales are, or in Asia, you know, that kind of like ding 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 ding, you know, all that fancy stuff. Yeah, and some of the instruments as well. Yeah, great nation, you know, the Japanese. You know, some of the inventions as well, and some of the musical instruments, like real, you know, real craftsmanship and stuff. I was like, is that fretless, miss? Is that fretless? Because, you know, the sliding techniques and stuff, we couldn't have done that with frets. It's amazing, some of it. I've already put that on the stream, haven't I? Oh, screw it, I'll put it on again. What is it, 10 o'clock? How? Insta360, moaning on about AI. Don't want to know about your AI. NI, non-intelligence. Jet2 holiday. Okay. Manchester to Parma. 11 people here. God, Josh is getting a big snack, isn't he? It's like Father Christmas with the Kit Kats and stuff falling out the back when he gets back into his room. Yeah, what am I doing next? What unit is it? Here we are. Support children and young people's positive behaviour. I haven't even read it yet. Well, I'm not meant to read it till tomorrow because that's when I start with that new unit or whatever. Carl has the Kit Kats around here. Yeah, he likes his Kit Kats. God. Never known someone like Kit Kats so much. They are nice Kit Kats, to be honest. They are quite nice. Yeah. Fancy a quick crap? Have we got time for a quick crap or a Kit Kat? Or both? Oh. There you are. 32,000 feet. Do you think we can go any higher? Yes, I'm on the big 330 on Sunday. Finally a wide body. Hang on, I just put up the engine speed. Didn't actually increase my altitude. There we go. That's retracted wing lights. Okay, they can stay on. They're off. Probe heat. I think we're all good. I'm gonna go and get a cider as well. Cider man. Yeah, you might be seeing him on Sunday in Tenerife. Yeah, rushing. Literally rushing. I've got 3 hours. But never stops a cider getting down me. Look. You know what I mean? With me stupid Ray-Bans. Yeah. With my hat or whatever. My hat. I don't wear a hat. What am I on about? I don't even wear a hat. You guys know something I don't. I don't wear a hat. I could wear a hat though, couldn't I? Silly hat. I know, a top hat. A top hat with a shower cap underneath it with a glasses drinking cider. Oh yeah, I'd definitely get levered in Tenerife. We're probably used to that. People coming off a plane dressed as a banana and stuff. All these stag doos and hen doos and stuff, yeah. Oh god. I went to Amsterdam, some guy literally sat on the plane dressed as a banana. Honestly. Yeah, imagine like 6 o'clock in the morning, everyone's a bit groggy, well, maybe hungover a little bit, and they're all on a stag do, and you're just walking down the airplane aisle, going to the toilet or getting a drink, you just see this banana sat there in the aisle seat. It's like, oh god. So funny. Yeah. Oh. Just a bit touchy there. Slow down. Don't mind powering across the channel. There's no need for that. Okay, we're all good. Yep, looking good. So I've been here for 32 minutes, apparently, according to the clock, the master clock. Yeah, I'm going to change it to airborne time. I mean, airtime works, but people will probably think, oh, that's how long he's been live for. Don't know, it doesn't really make much sense. Okay, right, I'll go and get a drink. Back in a minute. You know, I could hear that from downstairs. That subwoofer is so powerful. I have under my desk. No, wrong one. There we go. Right, we're back. Okay, right. Have that on. There we go. It's going too fast. Speed up, slow down, kind of thing. There we go. Yeah, I've got the AirPods Pro 3 now, guys. I've bought them. Oh, no, I don't tell anyone anything. Look at that, AirPods Pro 3. Ooh, how fancy. Yeah, they're good. They're nice. They haven't really changed much, but typical Apple user there. They haven't really changed much, but I need them. Bought a nice case for it. It's downstairs. I haven't even been bothered to unpack it yet. My see-through can, because I've got a green screen and the can's green. Can you see me through it? It's like a ghost. It's like a ghost cider, isn't it? Who are you gonna call? Cider Busters. Who are you gonna call? Cider Man. Not Spider-Man, Cider Man. Or Shandy Man, that's it. Oh, the Shandy Man can. He loves Shandy Man. Yeah, Ian. Yeah, Shandy Man, Cider Man. Whatever you want to call me. As long as it's not twat. Oh. What are these things here? They're like heat things. Window. What is it? Anti-ice, de-ice. Is there a difference between anti-ice and de-ice? De-icing is for when ice is already formed, and anti-ice is to stop it forming. I think that's the difference. Yeah, anti-ice is to stop ice forming. De-icing is when ice is already formed. It's a bit too late, and you click a button, and you know. So I believe should have done all that, shouldn't I? I think that's part of the highway code. The difference. Something that I still need to do. Oh no, I've already put that on. Fiddling around with the Stream Deck, sorry. Yeah, the next trip report's the 2E 737 MAX. Night flight though. Yeah, night flight. And then I think I've got the EasyJet one to Amsterdam, and then the Jet2 one from Liverpool to Alicante. So I've got 3 trip reports to upload. I've got quite a lot. Obviously I'm making one this Sunday to Amsterdam. Where am I going? Tenerife. Oh, I'm getting all confused now. All the wires are crossing because I'm flying to Mallorca in this one. And getting all confused. Not good. Yeah, I bought the AirPods Pro 3. Yeah, I had the AirPods Pro. I've had these for about 2 years. They're alright. They're okay. They're just, I've been through a lot, that's all. Not your AirPods Pro. No, they're not anymore. So I've now got lots of AirPods now. I've got 4 AirPods in general in my room. So I've got the new ones and the old ones. I don't know what I can do with the old ones though, because they still work. I just wanted the new ones. You know, because they can track. Because what I'm thinking is, I want to get the Apple Watch soon, and I'm thinking, you know, because it can track your heartbeat and all that. I'm just thinking, oh, well, the new AirPods might be useful for that kind of stuff, and also live translation. I'd love to see all the people speaking shit about me in Spain. Imagine, it's that dickhead again ordering his Magnus. And I'm like, what did you say? My AirPods translate this. Yeah, you can select multiple languages, and it's like live translation. So a Spanish person could be talking to you, have your AirPods in, and it tells you exactly what we're saying. Yeah, imagine that. We're saying something really nasty, and you're like, and they're like, ooh. Think of the funny scenarios that can happen. So if that woman in Lanzarote's ever there again, where she's behind my stream looking at me, you know, that weird look, and she's talking to someone about me, I can go and give it back, you know what I mean? A horrible stare. Just need a hat, don't I? A bucket hat. Oh god, that was so funny. Yeah, some woman in Lanzarote was like, give me the evils. I went live on in a coffee place, you know, outside, and she I know I arrived there, I think before they did, and I was doing my thing. She sat down and started like being all inquisitive about my stuff, and I caught it in you know, obviously in my camera, because obviously it was fake, you know, it was the selfie camera I was streaming with, so people could see me and I could see the chat and myself. I could just see at the top right, it's this woman looking, and I'm like, I wasn't scared, I was just like, oh god, hope she's not going to go, because I was actually sat there before she arrived, you know what I mean? If I'd sat down my camera, you know, and started being really loud and noisy, yeah, I'd understand, I'd move. I may be seen indoors in sunglasses. Not long till Palmer. Yeah. I am gonna go, I promise. It's gonna be good. Ian and Mary. Yeah, I'm going with Ian and Mary to Mallorca. I can't wait. Yeah. It'll have to be a weekend though. I've got a weekend in London as well in June. So what I did last year, but it's gonna be a weekend. I'm going to have to get a train from school in my suit, get on the Vanti train, all the way 2 hours or whatever. Oh, God. Not looking forward to that. After school as well. I'm going to have to take the uniform back with me and stuff because I won't have time to... yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I enjoyed London last time. It was so hot, though. Oh, it was like 30 degrees. Last time I was there. I think it was cooler in Istanbul when I went from there. When I went to there from London. Sorry. Where's Josh gone? He's taking a long time. Oh, should I light a candle? Have I got any matches left? I haven't got any. I haven't got any lighters left. Just have to crouch down on my desk and fart and light the candle. Scientifically impossible. Yeah, North coast of France. Why did Josh leave Discord too? Did he? He didn't leave just. No, you fool. That was Jamie, not Josh. Get your people right, Ian. Oh my god. Silly boy. Josh hasn't left Discord. There's no way he's left Discord. Let me have a look. He's still there. Okay. Yeah, how's Ian doing these days? Yeah, I was thinking of him today. I was like, why does everyone seem to be leaving the Discord? I have not a clue. It's a strange one as well because I'm doing quite well at the moment on YouTube, and I don't know people's circumstances in life, but I don't really understand it either. Not everyone's leaving Discord, but quite a few people are just buggering off, and I don't really know why. Because I'm back up on the rise, and it's just I don't know. I don't know. It's probably a bit of both, maybe a bit self-inflicted. But yeah, quite a few people are just buggering off and stuff, which is fine. You know, I can always replace people. It's not a problem. But still, it's just one of those things. It's like, well, you know, it's not Coronation Street. It's not something to, you know, really be proud of. You know, me sitting here going, oh yeah, people are leaving Discord. You know, that's not something cool, is it? It's just, it reflects badly on me. But I haven't even been on Discord. Maybe it's that. Maybe people are feeling like they're getting a lack of attention because I'm not there, and whatever other people are getting attention, stuff like that. I don't really know, but there's always been this problem in our little group where people just throw one and go and then come back. You know what I mean? It's normal. I'm mentally scarred from it as much as everyone else is. You know, has been in my community for the last 2 years, but it's okay because you know people can choose to do whatever they want to do. But yeah, it's just a few individuals that have left, and that's it. It's just a bit like, okay, right. Because a lot of the time it's like, well, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna run to now? You know, it's like no other Discord is gonna let you have all these little freedoms and stuff where you can take the piss out of people with AI. Yeah, it's like a big thing. It's like apparently a lot of Discord channels a lot of YouTube channels that have, you know, created a Discord after their streaming channel's been successful. We just don't allow people to create images with AI. They're like, no, not allowed to do that. Whereas mine, oh yeah, you know, if you want to edit someone eating something inappropriate, and yeah, it's just like, yeah, do it. Someone dressed as a pirate or in a chicken suit, yeah, that's totally fine. So I've not been around much recently. Got a lot on with the new house. Yeah, it's alright, Martin. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good. Are you coming this weekend? I'm assuming it's a no. Because I actually zoomed in on the picture the other day. I actually looked at it. I was like, oh my god, he's actually knocking down the wall. He's actually making it all... he's just making one big room. Yeah, so he's just making huge investments to his house, isn't he? Putting in the time and effort, but yeah, it looks good. But he's literally knocking down the wall. What is it, Martin? You're trying to make the kitchen and the living room all part of the same room, like ensuite? Not ensuite. All part. Yeah, the wall is gone, and so is the kitchen. Oh, so he's actually removed the kitchen as well. Wait, where's the kitchen going to be? He just wants barbecues all the time. That's what he wants. He wants to be sat there with beer in the garden with a barbecue in the winter. It was heated chilly. Yeah. Yeah, a few people have left Discord. About 3 individuals. One will come back. I know on Saturday one of those individuals will come back on Discord. I know it. But it's just like, you know, a lot of people, 3 people disappearing. It's like, well, if anyone's going to put the blame on me, they can't, because I've done quite well for people at the moment on YouTube and providing quality videos, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should, I don't know, speak to people more, message people more on Discord. But I think people know I'm quite busy these days, you know. I don't have the time to message everyone on Discord and stuff. Yeah, it's one of them. There was a separate kitchen and dining room. I'm thinking one big open plan space. That's it, yeah. Inappropriate Sam's pronouns. Yeah, I can't wait to see. And he's still a member as well. Yeah, good on him. Yeah, I don't feel great about it either, people leaving Discord. But it's happened before. People leave, people come back. People leave, people come back, you know. They probably do it on other people's stuff. It's just that I don't know. I'm not aware. But I was watching some channel the other day, and apparently they'd had a huge reset of all their mods. They'd binned off about 10 of their mods or something like that. I'm not going to name the channel. And they've had like a major overhaul on all their socials. So all the people that were running it were spreading rumours and leaking information, and they just replaced other people. You know, it could be much worse. You know, this is more like individual people who are like maybe not feeling great about themselves, so they take themselves away, which is fine. You know, that's probably the best thing you can do if you don't feel great about yourself and you don't want to stir up or bring your problems into social media. That's actually quite commendable. Yeah, that is a very good thing to do. But yeah, it's just when it's all at once, it is a bit like, oh, what have I done? You know, have I done anything? Have I said anything I shouldn't have? I mean, I am a bit brash, but I don't know. I think people are used to it. But yeah, my Discord is like some sort of, you know, free for all, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, anyone who wants to take the piss out of anyone, yep, you can do it. You know what I mean? There's like there's virtually zero. There are rules. There are robust rules in place, but it is a bit like, oh yeah, kind of off the cuff, a little bit off the cuff. Yeah, it's fun though. It's fun. It definitely wouldn't go down well in other people's Discord. Some of the stuff that happens in my it's just innuendo. Obviously controlled innuendo, and people just ripping the shit out of each other, sometimes rage baiting is at an absolute 10 out of 10. Oh, Ian and Jamie as well, that is like ultimate rage bait. That is like, oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, they're good at rage baiting. It's fun, because there were 2 people who don't know where to stop. And if you know, one of them ends up crying, I would love to see where it went. You know, if we were getting paid £10 every time, you know, they took turns on it, I'd love to see where it went. Honestly, I'd just love I won't be there this weekend, unfortunately. Possibly the weekends when I get most time things. I can get those things done. I can't wait until I get my weekends back and I can actually come to the airport. Okay. Controlled innuendo, my arse. Yeah, controlled innuendo. It's in the memes channel. See what I mean? It's controlled. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. You wouldn't fly with other people though. You definitely wouldn't see some of the streams at Manchester letting some of the stuff happen that I allow. I'm a big kid myself though. It's quite funny, some of the stuff. Yeah. Have you seen this person? He's gone missing. He probably owes you money. Oh my god. How's work, Sam? All going well? Yeah. I've done an invigilation course, so I can now be an invigilator. I got full marks, honestly. I read my stuff really well because like I'd like to do this, and well, I didn't have a choice, but anyway, it looks good. So I got 20 out of 20 on one of them, another 20 out of 20, 15 out of 15 on another one. This was like at the start of a week, and then today I found half an hour because one student wasn't in. So I just said to the maths teacher, I've got some admin to do. I need to do it before tomorrow. The deadline's tomorrow. And she was fine with it. And then I spoke to my appraiser. He was like, oh yeah, that's fine. So then I just went down and logged on and just got this last unit module 4 over with. But it was easy stuff. But yeah, and then I got 15 out of 15 on one of them. Another 15 out of 15. And then 5 out of 5. So absolutely flying without wings, literally. But yeah, it was just good. I had my can of Coke next to me, my sunglasses on my head, my suit and stuff, typing away. Yeah, I bet some people would love to be a fly on the wall, see some of the stuff that I'm doing in my day. Yeah, my favourite subject now is PSHE, everyone. Yeah, I like talking money. Money talks. Money talks. Yeah, exams, yeah. I mean, I'm learning stuff every day. And some of the things they have you doing, it's like really good training. You know, some of it is really good, really good training. Yeah. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, we definitely need to celebrate soon. We need to. I don't know if it's easier for him to meet out in Manchester or something. I'm not too sure. Whenever he's free, obviously he has to plan ahead, and I do too. But you know. Just don't make it Blackpool. Can't get to Blackpool. I can't get to Blackpool like I can get to Manchester. I just can't. Tried it on the Sunday, didn't I? The Easter Sunday. Couldn't do it. Stood him up. So I just said to Ian, can't make it, sorry. But usually I don't normally let people down with this sort of stuff. Normally I make it. But couldn't make Blackpool. Trains are all weird. I don't think he was letting me buy a ticket. Yeah, it wasn't letting me buy a ticket on that Monday, about whatever 5 Mondays ago, whenever Easter was, I can't remember. It wasn't even letting me buy a ticket on the Northern app. It was saying all tickets unavailable. So I was like, I refreshed it, and it let me to proceed to book, and it said, oh, failed. All the tickets sold out on this train. I was like, well, I'm not even going to bother with this because I can't even get a ticket. You know what I mean? Yeah, we definitely need to sort something out. I can do Manchester, Chester, or Liverpool. I'm easy. Yeah, I think it's just the airport, isn't it? It's the airport. It's a tricky one. That's the problem. I don't know. Yeah, whenever he's free. But, seen this bag, everyone? Carl's given me. Like it's like he's handed it me. Like I have my own personal butler who passes me things on my stream now. Yeah, look at that. I owe him 20 quid though. Look at that. So I'm using it for swimming. I don't mean I'm going into the pool with a bag on. Just put bricks in it. Trains are up the wall at the moment. Well, you say that, but apparently we're going to be running an all-night service from Lime Street to Manchester Airport, apparently. It'll be no good for me because Merseyrail finish at 10 o'clock, don't they, or 11 o'clock. Yeah, so I'm using it for my swimming. Yeah, so I put all my swimming stuff in there. By the way, I haven't been tonight. I just wanted to show you. But yeah, it's brill. It's sound. It's all good. Yeah, I'm going to Tenerife on Sunday as well. On the A330. And then coming back on the 737 MAX. Oh, overhead level. There's always issues. They're never going to sort it. Yeah. Well, I was woken up last night at like 2 in the morning. Banging and racketing. I'm like, what's going on? There's always people on the train track. All these, whatever, network rail, whatever you call them. Doing maintenance work at like 2 in the morning. It's like, okay, guys. You do all this work, but you never see any improvements and stuff, you know. Well, I'll tell you what happened today. I was getting off the train. Held the doors on these new Merseyrail 777s, whatever. Door wouldn't open, so I held it again. They opened like that, and it just went beep. The whole thing shit itself. Closed, open, and then the extender thing didn't even come out. I was like, these trains are a fucking nightmare. The old ones worked. Honestly, it went in and out, back in and out. The level boarding or whatever. I'm like, this system's going to fail one day, and someone's going to end up going under the bloody train. Honestly, they're not very good trains. I think they're good trains, but the people who maintain them at Merseyrail, you just have to see how Merseyrail runs as an organisation. Shocking, honestly. So, you know, pay peanuts, get monkeys. Who do you think are maintaining the trains? Yeah, apparently that's why a lot of the issues are maintenance for the trains, poor maintenance or something like that. But I think the trains are structurally sound. I think it's just the maintenance and stuff. I'm not too sure. I don't even think I'm in the right to really say, but they're not very good. But yeah, the doors literally stopped there. I was going to get off. The doors stopped like that, closed. It beeped like continuously for about 10 seconds. I'm like, what's going on here? The train's going to end up going off. I'm going to end up missing the station. And then they opened again, and the door the level boarding thing went in and out. And then we just closed again. I was like, maybe I should tell the conductor. Well, where was the conductor? He wasn't on the train. So I was like, well, I'm not here to do other people's work for them on the train. I do enough work. I'm not doing work on the trains. I got woke up at 3 AM the other morning to the fire brigade, and 7 police cars turning up to our cul-de-sac. I love how he spelt that, cul-de-sac. And one of the neighbours' cars was on fire. Fucking hell. Jesus. Yeah, Tenerife. Going to Tenerife. Got an all-day breakfast book. Got a seat. Not a window seat though on the 330, which I'm livid about. Absolutely livid. TUI Max coming back. Got a window seat. All that. Day trip, £181. Bargain. Absolute bargain. He's mastered it again. Probably one of the cheaper ones I've done as well. Compared to Alicante, I can't remember how much that was. Alicante, maybe about 200. Lanzarote, about 200. Or maybe it wasn't Lanzarote. I think Amsterdam was the most expensive. That was about 200. Is that something out of a soap? Oh my god, he's got pictures as well. Oh fucking hell, Martin. Oh bloody hell. Jesus. God. Oh yeah, Martin as well. I've got look at this. AirPods Pro 3. Yeah. No sound difference at all. If anything, I think the sound actually sounds worse. No, I'm joking. Yeah, very good. They fit very well. And listen to my stream. Yeah. So they've got live translate, so I can translate what other people are saying to me. Yeah, they're good. Pulse detection, a load of other things as well. But yeah, it's I think it's a wider sound stage. So I was listening to some of my stuff as well, and some other like I just tested out. I go for a range of 80s, EDM stuff, whatever, drum and bass, and yeah, the sound stage on like the bass end of stuff, really punchy. It's just, I think a lot of the highs aren't really there because I don't think people really listen to like screeching guitars and stuff anymore. I think it's more like a generalized sound you get from Apple stuff, because I think they just assume everyone's listening to party music or whatever, you know, fat bass and stuff like that, where you get, you know, very processed kind of sounds now, don't you, with modern music. Yeah, it's all very processed, isn't it? All very clean, you know, very neat kind of sounds. Yeah, the bass is very punchy and stuff, you know. Because I think, what's it? A punchy bass line releases certain chemicals in your brain. So, yeah, apparently. What is the chemical called, though? What's that chemical called? Oh, what's that chemical called? Begins with a D. What is it? I'm doing my research. What's it called? Dopamine. That's it. Got there in the end. So when you can't find the word, it's like, argh. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, apparently. So if you go to music school, they'll actually tell you that punchy bass lines with EDM actually releases dopamine. Apparently. You can try and live translate out on Sunday. It'd be so funny, wouldn't it? All these people called me a twat and a stupid dickhead, and I'm like, I can hear them. Lose me rag and end up running up the street after somebody on the live stream. Serotonin, not serotonin. That's sleep, isn't it? Yeah, serotonin is sleep. Well, no, that's circadian. Oh, I can't remember. Circadian, serotonin. Oh, which one is it? No, circadian is a medication, isn't it? Circadian. Yeah, it is. Circadian is like a sleep tablet you can take. I'm getting confused with them all. It is, isn't it? Yeah, because I had to take circadian because I was like wired when I was 12 years old. Honestly, I just couldn't sleep. I was like fucking wired. I was like, yeah, the Terminator, like always alive, always ready. Yeah. Oh bloody hell. Yeah, I just give up. Yeah, you're meant to know all this stuff when you're an educator, like me. What other lessons do I enjoy? I'm trying to think. No one's asked me. Well, a few people do actually ask me, what's your favourite subject to teach at school? I do like music, I do like art, yeah, I do like them. Science is alright. English, I've done loads of English in my life, so it's like, I think at A level I'm like, I know all of it. It's one of them. I've always found English a bit boring. It's all right. It's quite easy English. You know, creative writing, or you know, the difference between metaphor, verb, adjective, adverb, blah blah blah. Rhetoric. All this stuff. But I like maths. I do like maths. This is something a little bit more mechanical about maths. Mechanical maths. ICT. That's good, but it's a bit cringe-worthy sometimes. Some of them don't even know how to use a computer. It's like, okay. Let me show you this trick. Oh yeah, it's not Mac. Yeah, oh, the amount of times I've done that. Yeah, literally. Thinking I'm on Mac OS. I can use both, but sometimes you forget. Trying to find folders and stuff, and you go into the top left, and it's like, hang on, that's how it is on my computer. Ugh. I'm up early, and even right now I'm still hyperactive. I hate insomnia, or whatever it is called. Yeah, it's insomnia when you don't sleep, yeah. An insomniac. Not good, that, not good. I always manage to get some sleep, though. I've always had poor sleep. I won't live long. Apparently people who don't get good sleep, they don't live long, so I won't live long. Yeah. I go swimming now, so might tire me out more. Yeah, I go swimming at the gym, and go in the steam room. Love it, absolutely love it. I burnt myself the other day. I had my chain belching. Had my chain in the steam room, and I was like that in the water. And I leaned back, and my chain went on my chest. I was like, ah! I think I've told you that, haven't I? Yeah, I think I've told everyone that. Yeah, my chain's from Marks and Spencer's. It's good quality. I've got it engraved though. I've got something engraved on it. Knob head. Yeah. Ooh, where's Josh? He said he was getting some snacks. He's been gone for about an hour. Been in the air for what? 1 hour, 3 minutes or something like that. 1 hour and a half of sleep. That's crazy. I wouldn't do me. I'd be like a zombie. But saying that, when I've been on my day trips and gotten back on whatever very early Monday morning, you know, I have actually done 2 hours of sleep, and it's like, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh. I actually haven't been too bad. I think my brain's still like hyperactive and stuff from the travel, so it's been in like a classroom the next day. I'm thinking, oh God, what? 9 hours ago I was on a plane flying across whatever, the Mediterranean. It's bloody bizarre. It is bizarre. Most people would think this is strange. This is a really weird hobby. A really weird thing to do. It's fun though, it's good fun. I never forget my dad said when he first went to Tenerife with me for a day trip and we went on the Dreamliner, and it was only for a day. You remember sitting at Wands, you know, Martin, where we got the cheap breakfast. You remember sitting there with a Magnus thinking, this is so weird, I'm going to be back home in 12 hours time. And about 12 hours ago I was just waking up. And it is weird, it is a bizarre thing. But I was saying to someone the other day, you know, the more you travel, the world kind of shrinks. But I just love day trips, I just love all of that. But not as fun as they used to be, going to be honest, obviously, because of the selection of planes you can fly on now is not very good. But you can still have your fun, you know. But if you really save up, and you know, it can be as fun as it used to be. There's just nothing beats getting on a 767 and a 75, you know, in the afternoon, going to Tenerife for the day. Yeah, they are fun though, day trips, they are fun. Yeah. You can stay up for like 2 days. 2 days. Yeah, it's either that or editing, isn't it? It's either doing my day trips, flying around Europe for the day, or spending hours editing some shit. I'm like the Terminator. What, constantly wired? Yeah. My necklace. Alright, put that on the stream. I expect Dad to join in a minute. Be like, oh Martin. Yeah, he's asking after you, Martin. My dad's missing you. Oh yeah. Have you seen this man? Oh yeah, 757s. Yeah, I need to go to Iceland, don't we? I keep thinking Condor, but we've done that, haven't we? We've done that. Apparently 1 year ago as well, exactly 1 year ago, it was I think a year to the day I actually booked the flights. Because I was umming and ahhing about it. Remember, I was umming and ahhing. Jamie, Martin were all going to Tenerife. And then, well, Dusseldorf really, via Tenerife. That's the better way of putting it. Ryanair, Condor 75, and then Dusseldorf, whatever, shit Airbus thing. Yeah, literally. About a year ago, I was umming and ahhing, and then I booked it. That was a year ago. A year ago. I can't even remember when we went. What was it, the 15th of May or something? The 6th, I can't remember, but it was great. It was really good. It just went so fast, and I was in a situation where I didn't know what I was going to do. Still waiting to hear back from school, so that was a weird time. I think I was very positive. I was very positive about it, because I didn't think I really wanted to be in that school I was in the start of last year. Yeah, no, I don't see it. If it did stay there, I couldn't have seen it going very far. Maybe me losing my rag a little bit and going, yeah, there's not much here for me. And there's no clubs either. There's no, like, you know, proper clubs and stuff. You know, it's all like, I did ask about clubs, and also there's no boys. You know, no lads, no one you can actually play football with, or you know, no like interaction there. It's like bit stale. It's always better to be in a mixed school, in my opinion. Always better to be in a mixed school. Yeah, not just from, you know, a teacher point of view, but also from, you know, maybe like a social point of view, but you know, from their perspective. You know, people have to mix. You know, boys and girls have to mix. It's something you have to do. And being in an all boys school and all girls school, my experience is they're okay. It's just it's like sectioning off a part of life, isn't it? It's something that is inevitable, you know. Like a bit institutional. That's the way I always found about it. the grammar school and stuff. It was just a bit, I don't know, not almost like a part of it is missing. You know what I mean? It's a strange one. But the school I'm in now is a mixed school. It's much better. Making little, you know, little relationships and stuff, bonds and stuff with some of the students and stuff. Yeah, it's so much easier when it's both instead of one or the other. Yeah, I miss catching up each week. You guys can come for a barbecue when I'm in. Yay! We're not having a barbecue in your house, mate. What the fuck? You really won't have a house left, mate. Yeah, and you really will have bloody blue lights all around your house. You think that was bad the other night? Yeah, I've got quite a lot of experience under my belt now, haven't I, really, with schools and stuff. Been in whatever grammar school. It was the grammar school was like 2 months, wasn't it? Yeah, that was good. That was alright. I would have stayed there, actually. Yeah, we're all grammar school for boys. Yeah, it was good. I actually would have stayed there if they weren't making stupid decisions. They were going, we need to stretch your whatever. What do we call adjustments? We need to make some adjustments. I was like, oh yeah, right. We want you to go to the other school. I'm like, I'm not going there. No way. I'm happy in the boys' school. Thank you very much. I'm not changing over. And then I fucked off. That's the only time I've actually gone, right, okay, I'm leaving. I think that's the only time I've actually... I didn't have to hand in a P45 or anything, or, you know, hand in a notice, you know, like a, you know, do a notice of leave or whatever, because I was volunteering. You know, I just said, thank you for all your help. Thanks for, you know, what you've been able to, you know, concoct for me. I didn't say that, but, you know, you've been able to sort out, and it's been great. But really, I was only there because my Uncle Dave was there. Really, that's the only way I really got in. You know what I mean? Not really, but they knew him, so they were like, oh yeah, he can come here. But yeah, it's different. Difference between teaching boys and girls as well. What is the difference? I suppose a lot of people want to know that. Girls follow instructions better. I find they follow instructions better, and some of the work is more creative. You know, especially with creative writing, much more, you know, alive. Whereas boys are kind of just like they get it, but it's sometimes just they get distracted by one another. That's the thing. There's too much, you know, testosterone and you know throwing things and stuff like that. Yeah. I suppose I'm generalising, but that's what I find. Girls are more switched on and can actually maintain focus on work for long periods of time, where boys will go off and do other little things and get distracted by other little things. Still do the work, you know, quite well, but will go, oh, maybe we should do this here or whatever, or oh, I need a ruler. Oh, I haven't got a ruler. I need to go and speak to such and such to get a ruler. It's like, oh no, you don't. Just use a straight object. Use your arm. Use your forearm. Oh. Yeah, it definitely has. Yeah, but I would have stayed in the grammar school if it weren't for, yeah, because it looks better. You know, it's like a status thing. I work in a grammar school. You know what I mean? That is definitely a state. I was quite chuffed with myself when I was there. I was like, oh yeah. I'm one of the brights now. You know, I'm one of the bests. You know. But no, it's definitely better to be a mixed, I think, for them and probably for teaching point of view, because it's, you know, it's, I suppose you're limited as well. If you're teaching just a load of boys, you're limiting yourself, aren't you, for like future employment? You know, if you're made redundant, it's like, oh, I only know how to teach boys for English. It's a bit like, you know, yeah, I haven't got the experience there. You know, maybe, I don't know, I'm not too sure. It's interesting though. It's like quite a fascinating thing. What do we call it? Yeah, mixed schools. That's it. Yeah, mixed schools. You will find that grammar schools though are, you know, they will just have one sex in one, and then another one will be another sex. You know, male school, female school, because that's how it used to be. But selected state schools are like that though. It's like when you go to like an old swimming baths and stuff, and they have the changing rooms at the other ends of the building or something like that, and they'll actually say engraved, you know, the craftsmanship outside, you know, men's, women's and stuff like that. You know, some places actually have that, even office blocks, men's, women's, you know, it's like they used to really separate them, divide them into two, which I understand, but I think from, you know, an academic point of view and like a, I don't know, a development point of view, I think it's been proven that it is a bit of a drawback. You just have to look at my dad. You know, he when he was younger, he could barely speak to women. He used to speak to them like aliens. He used to go, fuck off, because he went to an all boys school. Oh, he was awful. Yeah, Jesus Christ. He still is. That's where I get it from. Yeah, I think it's all worked out. You've ended up finding a school that wanted you and offered you a job. That's pretty good. Yeah, employed full time. Yeah, I used to be in the stone. Yeah, I think we've all seen buildings like that though, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Some of the things you get put through and stuff. Yeah, good experience. Yeah, I just don't like being limited. That's the thing. And I felt like when I was in the grammar school, I wasn't really being limited. They were constantly going, oh yeah, in art we do this, and because we're a grammar school we've got 3 different art classrooms. I was like, right, the school I went to had 3 art classrooms. The school I'm employed in now has 3 art classrooms. You know what I mean? They were trying to make, in grammar schools they try and make out there's something really special, and the kids do as well. There's a lot of like very competitive, really competitive. Yeah, it's not like what you get in comprehensive schools where they're like, you know, I don't care if I fail. They are really competitive, especially ones of different ethnicities. Oh my god, yeah, they wipe the floor of some of the teachers, seriously, because they're told by their parents, you know, you must do well, you know, you've got a bright future ahead of you, you've got so many aspirations for your career. You know, it's not just like, oh, my sister works at the Chippy and my older brother works at McDonald's. You know, all great experience, but you know, it's like, I don't know, you don't want to limit yourself just to that, do you? But yeah, it's they had a lot of opportunity for me, and it was, you know, it was a great thing, you know, especially because they were huge on music, and it was like, oh yes, brilliant, you know. Whereas when I was in the girls' school, they didn't know what to do with me. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, maybe we can put him in music, but we're going to have him in the SEN room or whatever as a teaching assistant. That's where it came from, the teaching assistant stuff. We're going to have him in the SEN room, and we're going to have him in Learning for Life, which is basically like PSHE, you know, whatever. Yeah, learning. What did we call it at college? Prep for Life. Yeah, that's it. Prep for Life. It's like that. Learning for Life. I enjoyed it. It's quite good, you know, bit of experience and stuff like that. It was just limited, you know. The grammar school was like loads of possibilities and stuff. And then the other school at the start last year, it was just limited. It was just like, I don't know, that's how I felt anyway, just a bit like, not many extracurricular stuff, that's what they call it, not the extracurricular. I think my favourite subjects there were art. I don't think I even stepped foot in music. Did I even step foot in music? I probably didn't. I didn't even know where the music room was, honestly. Could have been where the head teacher's room was, actually. I actually don't know. What else did I do? Yeah, there's one of these schools that put the SEN room, and they stay in the SEN room. It wasn't like, you know, it was like a base unit, which I always think is a bad idea. You know, just limiting them to one classroom. You know, I just thought, oh no, it's not great. That was year 7, though. That was year 7. So, that was interesting. It would have been year 8 now. But yeah, Learning for Life was one of them that was like, oh, I didn't know they did this in high school. You know, it was like, oh, quite interesting. I never remember doing this, you know, from year 7 to year 11. Learning for Life, yeah, that's good. That's what they called it. Yeah. Should police officers be better armed in the UK? That was one of the subjects. I was like, yes. I think I just said yes. Not like, oh, have you got a question, Mr. Locke? It was just, yes. In Spain. Now in Spain, they have guns. Oh, they are properly protected and they respect the law, you know, whereas in the UK, they don't really. They do, but it's just different attitude, isn't it? It's like, yeah, no, in other countries and stuff, it's like they do actually respect the law. You know, if you go to the Netherlands or Spain or Portugal, you know, they're armed. No one's going to touch them. Whereas in the UK, they're bloody going, hey, bro, you know, put it there, bro. You know, outside train stations at Manchester Piccadilly. You know what I mean? Well, there's only one train station outside of Manchester Piccadilly, and that's Manchester Piccadilly. What am I on about there? Oh, he's going to go get some sleep. See you later, Will. I'm stuck with Martin now, and Josh the Ghost, who's never turned. He hasn't turned up yet. He said he was going off for us. I think he's been killed on the way to get his snacks. I feel like we need to send a search and rescue party out into Runcorn. What's happened? This individual last seen getting snacks, watching a TTE stream on the stairs. What happened to him? Nobody knows. It still remains a mystery. 25 years later. Like MH370, the loss of Josh O'Malley. Where did he go? I'm lucky he stuck with me. Oh no. Are we over Portugal? Not Portugal, France. That's another one I enjoy. Geography. Yeah, I enjoy geography. Yeah. Pointing out all the different parts. I've been here, I've been there, I've been there. Yeah, I like doing that. Yeah. Some of them don't know where places are though. Well, I mean, obviously 12-year-olds don't, but it's quite revealing. It's like the other day I said, right, point to Germany. You point to Ireland. I was like, oh god. Where's Scotland? Oh, there. Went to Russia. Oh, it's so funny. Spain. No, that's Turkey. Ireland. Pointed to Germany. Honestly, I'm not kidding. They pointed to Germany. I was like, okay, right. We didn't have the names on them. It was like a proper quiz, but it was like, oh gosh, this is quite funny. Yeah. Because I remember when I was like really young, I actually had a globe. I had a light-up globe in my bedroom. It probably wasn't the only light-up thing in my bloody bedroom. Little knob. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I always used to like look at the world and stuff. I had planets as well. I used to have planets. You know, one of those like mobiles and stuff. Not like a baby, like a baby has, where you look at it and it goes around. What do we call them? Mobiles or something. No, I didn't have that, but I had something that just used to light up. I think it was like fluorescence or something. I don't know. But yeah, it had all the planets, so that's how I learned all my planets. Yeah, I actually thought they were really close to each other as well. I used to say to my dad, well, how come we can't see Neptune and Jupiter for like really big? And he says because they're really far away. But you can see them, but it's just everything's really far apart. And whatever, 7 years old, I couldn't understand it. Just couldn't understand it. Well, that's how Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 got out into the abyss. Apparently what we do in space, we just use the gravitational pull of other planets. They use it as like a slingshot, and they try and plan where the planets will be at a certain point, so they can perfectly create like a slingshot method to sling it off into the outside the solar system. That's just what we did with the Artemis thing, didn't they? We just used Earth's gravity, we just stayed in it, translunar injection, and they kind of used the gravitational pull of the moon to slingshot back to Earth. It's really clever stuff. We've got to work out where the moon will be in 3 days time, not where it is now. If we aim for the moon now, it won't be there in 4 or 5 days time. They'll be going, where's the moon? We just saw it drift off that way. Yeah, we've got to plan where it will be. Yeah, exactly like Mars and stuff. If we're going to go to Mars, we've got to plan exactly. If we get it just slightly off, it's like the end of a mission. People could die. But yeah, Trans-Mars injection. TMI. Too much information. Yeah, it's TLI, isn't it? Translunar injection. Just fire a little rocket off, don't they? And woo, slingshot it to the moon. It's interesting stuff. I do like the space world. I think I do understand it. My dad's heavily into it. Like rocket stages and stuff, and the stages of a rocket. Yeah. Apparently, we actually used the engines from the shuttle. Yeah, the Discovery shuttle. For the main rocket on the Artemis thing. Apparently, he was delayed, wasn't it? Because they had to find a part from the shuttle in order for it to launch. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. He actually used it. Was it TF1 engines? Or was it the F1 engine? No, that's the F1 engine. What did that power? Saturn V. Yeah, very under tech. That not very technically advanced. Apparently, they actually say we got more computing power in a modern calculator than we did in Saturn V. Apparently, literally. Now, I'm one of these people, I don't actually believe we went to the moon. I don't know, I'm really split with it. I feel like we did and we didn't. I don't know. A lot of people say, well, what were we doing out there? We didn't go up there to get our shopping. You know what I mean? Our groceries. But, I don't know, it's just 1960s technology went to the moon. I don't know, it's just something I just can't believe. I don't know. If you look at other things that were going on then and technology, I don't know. You'd never know. But I'm very black and white with it. With, you know, the first moon landing and stuff. I do believe we've sent people to the moon, but I don't believe we went the first time. You know, as it was broadcast. I don't know. There's just something about it that is just off about it. I don't know. I've watched it a few times. It's just off. That's all. Yeah, he's getting snacks for all of us. Yeah, he's actually walking to my house via your house, Martin. Yeah, well, your new house. He just goes to the new house and he's like, oh, he's not there. Shit. Just see a big bulldozer in the living room knocking down another fucking wall. Well, we're gonna go over this one now. Oh, this is taking too long. 466 knots. The bloody hell is this? I'm not having another drink, by the way. I can't afford it. I limit myself to 2 drinks a night now. Barely do. 2 if I'm lucky. Sometimes it's just 1 drink. I don't like drinking anymore. I get more pleasure from drinking probably a coffee than water. Than alcohol now. It's a great social thing, yeah, and it's good when you're in Tenerife swigging a beer, but yeah, I think it's not the best thing, is it, in the world? Drinking beer. Nah. I find now it just makes me feel really tired. When I drink, it just makes me feel really, really tired. It never used to, but it does now. It's like, you know, I've gone back to a stage where I'm like totally sober, totally sober, you know, and it just doesn't have the same effect on me. You know, well, whatever. 2 years ago, I could drink 4 of them and not feel a difference. Now I can drink 1, I can feel like really a bit sleepy and stuff, and you know, groggy. You know, that's just my body, you know, recalibrating, because I'm not used to the amount of alcohol that I used to drink, which is a brilliant thing, you know. That's a good thing. I can't wait to be sitting abroad again, looking out at the sea with a beer. Yeah, I did enjoy November. I just wish I wasn't as worried as I was back then, because I was so worried back then. It was ridiculous. So worried about school and whether I was going to get given this job. I was so tetchy about it. Looking back, I just get up now and look out, sunny skies, you know, get dressed. Where's he hanging out? All these people on the train going past. Look at that guy looking at the sun with his Ray-Bans on, naked. Oh god. He's coming to our private hot tub at our hotel. Oh, fuck off, you. Why are you back, Ian? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I just wish I wasn't as bloody worried as I was back then. No, I love Tenerife in November, but around that stage, I just punched myself in the bloody face. Yeah. I do have a tendency to worry though. It's like if something's too good to be true. I do have like imposter syndrome. I'm like, nah, I'm not good enough for this. What am I? A YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber at the end of the day. And that's all I've ever been good at. That's actually how my brain thinks. I don't think like that anymore. You know. The way I think now is when I go online and go on YouTube, I think, oh, I have a responsibility. You know, I'm in education. I work in education. So everything I must say on my streams, anything factual, needs to be backed. You know what I mean? I can still be myself. You know, I can still have fun. You won't come. Same as you won't come to Blackpool. Oh, God. That one occasion where I couldn't make it because I couldn't get a ticket. Oh. He's going to use that against me now. I've made every single, whatever you want to call them, dates. Bloody knob. Whatever. How many times have we been to Liverpool, Ian? 5 times. Manchester. Twice. No, once. You know. Okay. That's 1 out of 7, isn't it? 1 out of 6. 6, 7. 1 out of 6 times I haven't been able to make it. That's pretty good, you know. But it was bank holiday. You know, bank holiday Monday, and I couldn't get a ticket. I'm not making excuses. I literally could not get a ticket. I was looking for like half an hour. I just thought, right, I can't do it. But all the swearing I do on stream. Yeah, but it's my stream. I'm allowed to have a life. You know what I mean? I'm allowed to have a life. And I keep this very much to myself. It's very restricted. Yeah, it's very much, you know, a private thing, this. It's, you know, very I wouldn't say under the nose, but I mean, it's a great thing, but I'm allowed to, you know, have a life and sit here on Flight Sim, have a little beer and enjoy myself. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. And talk about stuff, you know. I've watched some other Flight Sim streamers. Honestly, they're sat there doing nothing. They're sat there, whatever, talking about donation trains and stuff, and whatever. And it's just like, no, I couldn't do that. You think? No, everyone's allowed to watch. I don't even talk much on the Saturday streams, do I? It's a bit of fun. It's slight banter, and if people can't deal with that, you know, that's the thing. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. You know what I mean? People get offended by everything now. You know, oh, you used to be family-friendly YouTuber to do live aviation. No, you don't. You do whatever you not do whatever you want, but you're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to. You shouldn't be literally shitting yourself. You know, thinking, oh, what if I say this? What if it offends somebody? You know what I mean? I don't think like that online. Obviously, it's different in the workplace because I think very carefully of every single word I say. Literally. Every single word I say. I'm getting better and better at it. Believe it or not. No, honestly, true. I do. I think of every single word I say. Sometimes I'm stood there for like maybe 10 seconds trying to think exactly what I'm going to say and how they can interpret it the best way possible. Sometimes I try and think of myself as well when I was that young. I try and think, well, what would that mean if I make it sound like I'm unsure? They're going to be unsure. Because I'm not into giving them false hope. I hate false hope. You know. Or, you know, or I'll say to one of them, I know you're tired. I don't know what your lesson objective is, but I'm sure, you know, it might not be that fun, but you just got to crack on with it. You know, so I'm deliberately putting them in the mindset of, oh, it might not be a good lesson, but I've just got to get on with it. Anyway, turns out that lesson, they went down to the sports hall and played badminton. You know, it's better than saying, oh, it might be a really fun lesson, and then having to do, like, whatever, a huge essay. You know, but it's better than doing that. You know, I don't give them false hope. You know, if there's any sort of doubt or anything like that, I'll let them mentally prepare for it, because there's nothing worse than having a nasty shock and then being even worse, because I don't like that. Gotta go. Night. See you later, Ian. You've been watching Ricky Gervais. Maybe. His attitude's good. It's just as bad as mine, though. Yeah, no, it's true, though. It's totally different, polar opposite, you know. There's the workplace. Obviously, that's very restricted and stuff like that, as it should be. And then there's YouTube, which I have a totally different attitude on altogether, because I run my channel, and if people get upset by some of the tiny little things I say, it's like, oh, that upset me. I mean, the other day someone was upset because, what was it? Something ridiculous. That TUI landing. Remember TUI landing? That was a bit wobbly the other day. I just went, oh my god, this is ridiculous. And someone actually commented saying, oh, you're not a pilot. How dare you say this is ridiculous? I'd love to see you manage better. It's just like, how did you even get to that? You know, people getting offended by me walking too fast in the airport. That was actually one of the comments about 2 years ago. Someone actually got personally upset that I was walking too fast in the airport. And it's just like, well, if you haven't got a life, this is the sort of stuff you do. And I wouldn't want to really be in their shoes if they've literally got zero apprehensions. Sorry, not apprehension, zero endeavours in life, and all they can do is sit there and pick out the tiny little things and blow them out of proportion to make some sort of creative story out of it. I mean, you know, you really think I went into that video to upset somebody or to, you know, have, you know, form an attack on the pilot community? Do you really think I did that? Exactly, no. I'm doing it for completely different reasons. I'm doing it because, you know, it's fun and it's aviation, and, you know, I wasn't expecting it, you know, a plane to land. You know, I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. But someone goes, oh, you're not a pilot, how dare you say it's ridiculous? You're questioning his skill and his ability, and you know, he's way more qualified than you. It's just like, the internet's just become, it's just like emptying a drawer, isn't it? It's like emptying an old drawer, opening a window and just putting it upside down and just seeing what falls out. That's what the internet is now. It's just like emptying a trash can. It's just like, you get all sorts. It's like, fuck it now. If I was within 2 meters range of you, I'd probably run. Well, if I was in 2 meters range of them, they probably wouldn't say anything, because most of these people are cowards. You know, keyboard warriors, armchair lawyers, you know. But yeah, I just don't reply. But if when they want facts and they're factually wrong themselves, I do like to give it a little bit of stick, you know. And he's back after his snack. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Anyway. So yeah, that's my life story on YouTube. Silly comments. Yeah, it's been like the silly comment week. It's like the appreciation of silly comments this week. Very silly comments. Been getting sillier comments than you could ever imagine. I might actually form a Discord channel. Or yeah, Discord channel. I've got a server. Discord channel of just silly comments. I might just do that for silly comments because they are silly comments. They don't get to me. They're just funny. It's just like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. So someone having to go at how many views I had. It's like, yeah. It's just like, well, when was your last video? You know, how many views did your last video get? Exactly. How hard would you work if you figured out you'd only get 47 views? Exactly. Probably wouldn't even lift a finger. Whereas I will, because I'm not in it for the views. See, these people are like, they're driven by not success, but money. You know what I mean? Views, algorithm. A lot of people. So they think if a video is successful in terms of, you know, in relation to views, likes, subscribe, you know, how many, if they ever like, think, oh, whatever. But eventually we'll end up picking something, you know, a sawbone somewhere. But yeah, it's like, if this is a good video, shouldn't that, if it, you know, if it gives you pleasure, shouldn't that's all that matters, really? Shouldn't that be all that matters? Whether it's got 47 views to 47,000 views, you know, as long as it's a good video, that's all that matters, you know. Don't let the, you know, the like count or the view count determine for you whether it's a good video or not. That's not how it works. You know, there's loads of content creators out there making brilliant better videos than I could ever wish to make. Seriously, on this platform, who get zero recognition, and it's unfair. But they keep doing it because they don't let the algorithm and people's comments tarnish, you know, their self-belief of themselves and their ability and what they're capable of themselves. Which is, you know, if you have that mindset, you've won. You know what I mean? You're one of the brights, you know, from the grammar school. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it's like a lot of people now on YouTube are very quick to, you know, point out or criticize you for, oh, you're unsuccessful, therefore your videos are rubbish. You know, like, where'd you get that from? No, it's just the algorithm. You know, I know I will upload videos in 2 to 5 years time. You know, that will get 20,000 views to 50 views, 150 views. But I won't let that stop me now from making them. Whereas most people will go, well, what's the point? What's the point of doing that if it's not going to make me money and pay for me Chelsea tractor? You know, it's just like, well, toughen up, princess. Chocolate digestives. Now that's something to have a go at. The snack to end all snacks. Oh, it became too enjoyable for snacks. Oh god. Lunchable. Lunchable. Is it launchable? No, it's lunchable. That's Ian, isn't it? I can't believe how quick he buggered off as well. Ah, he's just being silly, isn't he? Silly boy. Very silly. It's good fun though. It's good fun. He knows he's silly. Have a go at me, sunshine. Oh. 18 minutes past 11. I used to love Lunchables. Are those things where you get those horrible smelly circular pieces of ham and the cheese and you put them on the crackers? Oh yeah, I used to stack them and then think I'd be able to put it in my mouth and it'd just go everywhere. Those are Lunchables, am I right? Yeah, and you'd open them and it'd be like methane. It was like, ugh. Methane, not methane. Ugh. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you'd get the ham and the cheese and stuff. Yeah, I used to have that. My mum and dad were like really against them as well. They're like, oh, they're just a load of chemicals. They're not very good for you. I used to love them though. All the chemicals. Yeah. Do it the proper way. Lunchables are awful. Oh, we did pizza ones. Pizza ones? Oh yeah, I think they did. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. You want to know the easiest way to make pizza, guys? Toast, cheese on it, tomato puree, done. Oven, pizza. That's what my sister does. Yeah, a bit of tomato puree on it. You know, sprinkle some cheese on it, some grated cheese, done. It's almost like pizza on toast. It's actually really, really nice. I'd actually argue it's better than some stuff from Asda and Domino's. Yeah, I do remember them. Yeah. What else was there? Those Fruit Loops. What are they called? Fruit Loops. Or what are they called? Those things on it. Fruit Rolls. What are they called? Fruit Rolls. Is that what they were called? I actually can't remember. What they were. Yeah, I think they were Fruit Loops, and it'd come on like it's almost like a piece of paper rolled up, and you'd obviously unroll it, and there'd obviously be in 2 lines of the Fruit Loop. If you ate too many of them, it'd make you sick. I remember eating too many and being sick. Yeah. Why does YouTube move a pinned comment? Don't ask. To the bottom. I know it makes it look like a new comment because they don't know what they're doing. They literally do not know what they're doing. Honestly, it's up the wall at the moment. Nothing works. Can't see the like count on my own stream. I don't know how many likes I've got. I don't know. Probably because it upsets people. It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. It's all up the wall. It's so funny the other day. I was trying to create a thumbnail for a playlist. It's saying generate with AI, right? So it gave me 3 templates. And I could use a keyword to describe a template. Now that's not really generating a word with AI. That's more like, you know, just changing the image a little bit. And it would give me a selection of words. So let's say, I don't know, mood. So it'd be like a gradient from maybe pink to blue. Describe your mood. Relaxed. So it'd be orange to white. That's not AI. Honestly, they're just calling features that already pre-existing features and now calling them AI. Honestly, that's what Google are doing. If anything, that's worse than Apple. You know, Apple are actually trying to resolve the problems with Apple Intelligence, where Google and YouTube are just going, oh, here's a pre-existing feature. Let's just make the user be able to customize it just a little bit more by giving them selected keywords, not words that you can put into a system, an algorithm that will generate the image like ChatGPT and some of the other stuff out there. No, it's just whatever, 5 words. Select your mood, the gradient, angry, black to red, that sort of gradient, you know, with the gradient shift in the middle. That's not AI. It's not. Stupid. Honestly, I was just looking at it thinking, who's released this shit? Honestly, who's released this? They should have spent all this effort trying to fix some of the bugs, communication problems in the back end, you know, YouTube Studio and the Creator Studio section. Instead, they're pissing about doing this. Oh, I was disgusted actually, because they take money from me. They don't have a little bit of income for themselves, and they're spending it making stupid inventions like that. It's shit. Talking of Apple, you heard Timmy has announced his retirement. So finally, innovation. Yeah, probably using their move fast and break stuff method of development. Yeah, they're just shit, honestly. I mean, a feature that's existed since 2012, where you can select 3 scenes within your video as your thumbnail, and they're now calling that AI. It's not AI. It's existed since 2012. You know, if you upload a video on YouTube, you'll know. Martin might know more than Josh, because Martin's uploaded quite a few videos. You'll get given 3 different thumbnails that are just like screenshotted from your video. So YouTube will actually give you 3 options. If you can't be, basically people who can't be asked making their own thumbnail, they'll just go, here's 3 screenshots, select one of the 3. But now calling that AI. Honestly, it's like, that's not AI. That's just an automated, you know, it's not even an algorithm, because it's not even picking out highlights of the video that might stand out, you know, visually appealing. It's got no computer intelligence behind it. It's just 3 different screenshots from different point markers. What is it? 1/4 of the video, 1 screenshot, halfway through the video, and whatever, 3/4 way through the video. 3 different screenshots for those different parts of the video. There's no algorithm in there, you know, determining, oh, that should be the thumbnail because it's to do with travel and it shows a sun, a beach, and a plane whizzing past. It's not that clever, but they're renaming an old system AI. It's shit. Their whole attitude to development on you. I don't care if they see this and go, oh, let's, you know, terminate his account. I couldn't give a shit, honestly. I've been on this too long to care. It's crap. Can vent all your frustration from work. Yeah, I've seen that and used it. It's not new. That's existed probably before 2012, and they're now renaming it AI, and they haven't changed it at all. Yeah, I've done too much. I've done that much. Yeah, good time to vent, isn't it? It's just like a trash can, this stream, isn't it? My chats are just like people with all their frustration going, ugh. Yeah, a lot of angry individuals. It's like the angry society. It's like the debating society, isn't it? Yeah, you're not uploading proper HDR videos. There's things to get all this stuff on people's chest. Yeah, I'll just dump it onto that channel called TTE. That's how it feels sometimes. I'm part of that. I'm part of it. Yeah. I don't have to deal with it. I'm just part of it. I'm just as bad. We use Claude and it's pretty good. I've been using it to help produce test plans and test cases. What's it called? Claudie. I don't know. Clauda. No. Yeah, they don't test things though on YouTube. I don't. That's what I think they don't. I don't even know what. I don't even think they know what they know, honestly. So what I mean by that is they probably don't know what's in beta and what's in release. They probably release things that are meant to be in beta and things that are ready, they probably keep in beta. You know what I mean? And not no, but transparency is probably worse than you could ever imagine. I wouldn't want to work for YouTube though. I wouldn't even want to step one foot in their office. Honestly, if they were there to give me a plaque or something, 100,000 subscribers, you know, one of these stupid plaques, I probably would just go fuck off. It means nothing to me. I mean nothing to you. Therefore, you mean nothing to me. You're a shite organisation. You know, owned by Google as well, who aren't very forward thinking, are they? But YouTube are the back foot technology. I mean, they're struggling to process HDR videos, taking 2 weeks to process HDR videos on channels. Really? 2 weeks to process HDR videos? Seriously? I've never known the like of it. Seems to be getting worse, so it's going to get worse and worse until they shit themselves and go, oh, we need a major overhaul. We'll just make everyone redundant and get just employ loads of Meta employees and just offer them a bigger salary. That's what they'll do. They'll just crap themselves and put the blame on their employees. Yeah, they're not very forward thinking. There's no innovation coming from YouTube though. It's just, you know, very short lived. It's almost like getting a sick dog for Christmas. You know, they announce something and it dies literally on New Year's Day. It's just off, over with. Yeah, it's nothing's lasting. Because it's only as good as the people that make it and think of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure they have some great, you know, people at YouTube, but it's all been taken over by crass management. And the CEO, I don't even know who the CEO is anymore. Holy fucking Shrek. Right, where are we? Over Barcelona. Yeah, no, rough and tumble with YouTube. I could go on all day about it, honestly. Yeah, be a YouTuber, kids. It's all good for the creative side, and you know, using your imagination and all. But oh, God. Once you get to know them, I'm your worst enemy. Nah, they've never really done anything bad for me. The only thing they've done is not been very clear with the whole copper thing in 2019. Yeah, that was a nightmare. They couldn't even speak basic English. Honestly, they were wording certain things in their terms of service, their TOS, and they were making it sound as if they were going to terminate all accounts that weren't commercially viable within Google services. So that's YouTube. So everyone's thinking, oh, my channel doesn't generate money. Not part of a partner program. So my channel isn't commercially viable, so we're going to terminate it. What they were actually saying is any Google service that isn't commercially viable according to them, like whatever, Google Docs or whatever. It wasn't Google Docs, but you know, Google Plus and stuff, they were shutting down. That's what they were actually saying, but they worded it so appallingly, so diabolically. It made it sound like they were going to delete people's Google services if they weren't making money. Honestly, and people were like, honestly, there's a whole, if you can go back, Copper, is it Copper 19? Yeah. Children's Online Policy Protection Act or something, whatever it stood for, honestly. But Jesus, it put people in a bloody twist. It really did. It was not great. Sound like you're done with it. Well, I think I'm halfway there, but you know, I'm not quite living on a prayer. Are you talking about Martin, Josh, or what, me? With YouTube? Sound like you're done with a house, or you're talking about I'm done with it with YouTube? Both. I'm done with it for YouTube, he's done with the house. There you go. 2 questions, answered in 1. Or 1 question, answered with 2 answers. Nah, I'm alright with YouTube. I've still got some great videos to upload. That's the thing though, I just don't want to end too early. Oh no, I'm sorry, as soon as I saw that I was thinking, oh, he might be talking to Martin. You know what I mean, about his house. No, that's the thing. If I do end, it's like I don't want to miss any opportunities. If I end up doing long haul and say I've ended, I've missed out there, haven't I? I can't make a trip report. I'll be sat there on like a 747 or something going, I shouldn't have ended. Yeah, I just don't want to miss any opportunities. That's the thing. I can still hate it, but still make good videos and just keep myself to myself. That's fine. And do this. But all this stupid tick box stuff and trying to please people like I was trying to do in 2019, fuck off. I'm not doing that. No way. If people don't like it, don't have to watch it. That's what I said to someone today. If you don't like the channel, watch another channel, you know. Whereas maybe in 2019, I'd try and hook them on a little bit. But all that was doing is just proving I was a bigger idiot than I already came across for them. You know what I mean? Well, this guy's a sucker, you know, he's just, you know, accepting people's requests and trying to make friends with enemies just so he gets more views and, you know, whatever, validation from people. And, you know, appraisal. Quick gratification. Yeah. Not good. No, I keep messaging Martin about his house privately. Yeah, have you seen the pictures? Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Like a building site, isn't it? Sure he hasn't used Ian? He hasn't just attached Ian to like a... Just replaced the wrecking ball with Ian and just go... Boom! Here you go. Burger on the other side for you, Ian. No! Yeah. Full on bulldozer. Yeah, it needs to get the heavy duty stuff out. Oh, he won't like that, will he? Oh. Yeah, people don't like it. It's Sodom. It's like... Life's too short. Yeah, that's how I feel now, but it's just like if people don't want to watch it. It's like I don't need this. They clearly don't. They just want to, you know, want to fight or whatever on YouTube. It's like, nah. Not the point. And the whole thing with Manchester as well. It's like, I enjoy doing streaming. Don't get me wrong, I love it when people... The best part of it now is the people who are like making things for me. Yeah, like making almost merch for me. Yeah, I mean, like without that mug went, I can't remember. I think I took it downstairs. Yeah, I think that Carl gives me, and Mohammed and stuff like that, and giving out the little pin badges and stuff and the lanyards. I like that stuff. That's good. That's good stuff. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. You know. I do want to reopen the merch store, the fourth wall stuff. We've got some designs as well, t-shirts. I think we've got like 3 t-shirt designs, iPhone design, a watch design which I'm not very happy with. And some hats, but yeah, it's just, you know, keep it simple and yeah, keep it going. Really, that's what I want to do. I want to keep it going. I don't want to end it like I was feeling about it, you know, in February. That was a bit extreme, but that was just a bit like, whoa, bit irrational. A little bit irrational, a little bit self-inflicted as well, probably. But yeah. That's all people need though, good aviation videos really. You know, people don't really want a merch store. People don't want to watch shorts. People don't want to have 6-hour live streams that they know they can't watch and tune into all the time. People don't want that. People just want easily digestible videos they're actually videos, not shorts, because who's really been able to benefit from a short, a YouTube short, really? You know, it's like they're alright for easy, you know, kind of whatever 10-second stuff, 60-second stuff, you know, quick, you know, fire of information. Like, how quick can you comprehend information? We're talking like, you know, Xbox Live voice messages. You need to try the breakfast we had in Tenerife. Josh, awesome. It's a bargain. Still question the chips on it. I thought you liked chips. Who doesn't like chips? I love chips. I like fries. I'm more of a... I like fries, yeah. Fries are better. Don't like chunky chips. I'm not too into them. Yeah. I found out I I burned myself halfway through the middle of them. I'm like, oh god, you should have seen the mess Carl made on Saturday with chips all over Romper. Literally. It's like he'd got the plate and gone. It's a, what do you call it? All day breakfast. It can have chips with it, yeah. It's like alcohol. What? It's like alcohol. What? Chips on your breakfast? What? Okay. Oh. Those signature burgers at the Romper are good though. They're very nice, yeah. They are good. Yeah. Big finger beef. Burger beef in the middle. Get me with a little what are they like? What is it? What do we call it? Shredded beef on the top, or whatever you call it. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Not very healthy though. Probably the most unhealthiest thing on the menu. Yeah. What's this? You'd say that I didn't, but it worked. No, on the breakfast was alright. Okay. Don't knock it until you tried it. Yeah. I was the same, but gave it a go. It was good. It's good, isn't it? It's not a traditional English breakfast. Well, of course it's not. We're in Spain, mate. We're not in, you know, Betty's tea rooms. I don't even think they do breakfast in Betty's tea rooms. We probably do, but it's probably like fucking mega expensive. They don't really do good breakfast anywhere, do they? You can't go into Costa and say, oh, I want an all day breakfast. They'll give you it in a wrap and go, there you go. That's about £16, please. Have you got the app? Have you got the app? No, of course not. What fucking app? You need the app for everything. You go to Greg's, you just need to get like a basic sausage roll. A basic sausage roll? Imagine if we just renamed it basic sausage roll. Very basic. Just pastry and then sort of a sausage ran off. Had to be used for something else. Oh god. Better life in the chippy. Oh god. I've got high standards, okay. What? Because you think chips don't belong on an English breakfast? You call that high standards? Okay, right. He's tucking into chocolate digestives. Okay. Oh, okay, Josh. It is a bit of a thing for you here. I'd like to make a proposal. English breakfast with chocolate digestives on it. There you go. Set the cat amongst the pigeons now. Leave Greg's alone, that's uncalled for. Yeah, no, they were saying, have you got the app? Have you got the Greg's app the other day? I'm like, I always say no. Why do I need it? Why do I need an app to order food? And they say no, because it saves you money, and you get Greg's points and stuff. And I'm like, Greg's points? Greg's point? I'm not very good in there. I'm like, right, well, I only go in for the sausage rolls. I say, I'm not going to buy anything else. So it's cheap as it is. And the guy just laughs. I don't really go in for sausage rolls. I think I prefer the sandwiches and stuff, yeah. Savoury stuff. And their bakery stuff. Yeah, it's like, have you got the app? Have you got the app? Have you got the app? No, I haven't got the bloody app. I've got money. I've got money, got a pair of legs. That's how I got in here. And my intention is just to eat it. Leave me alone. I don't need the fucking app. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a heated conversation in a minute. Yep, it's gonna be heated. Oh god, have I told you as well? This has nothing to do with what I've been talking about, but yeah, I'm going to see Sammy Hagar, who was in Van Halen in July, right? And he was gonna play at the Manchester Arena, and apparently he's so unpopular. He's now playing at the O2 Apollo, right? Yeah. Josh can have a laugh at this. So my Uncle Dave's not going now. He's had to sell all the tickets again and stuff. Obviously people who already got a ticket, they don't have to pay any extra unless they want whatever special seating or whatever, bigger seats or closer to the stage and sound checks and all. But yeah, so 10 o'clock yesterday, sold out completely. Thankfully my dad got us 2 seats. Yeah, so my uncle Dave's like, oh, I'm not going to see him. He's a fucking rude bastard. But yeah, he's had to change arena. He had to change the venue altogether. He's going to go Manchester Arena, and he's had to go to the Apollo. But yeah, everyone's calling him. But was it his original name, Sammy Hagar, the Red Rocker? Now everyone's calling him the Red Fucker, the Red Fucker, the Red Rotter. There's all these things on stage. It was like David Lee Roth that would come down on like a wire. He'd be like, "Where is he? Where is he?" And he'd come from like behind the stage, like near the audience, and zoom down. This time he'll be on like a Zimmer frame. Might as well dump. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, it's different stuff. It's you know, it's never going to be as popular as Oasis, but it's still good stuff. You know, it's just down to taste. But yeah, it couldn't sell in the Manchester Arena, so he's had to go to the Manchester Apollo. And everyone's calling him the Red Rotter, the Red Fucker. Oh, he's a businessman. You know, got to do what a man's got to do. But yeah, I wasn't very happy about it because I was actually thinking for a few moments, oh, I'm not going to be able to see this guy. I'm not going to be able to see any of the classics. But yeah, it's all right now. It's okay. The Red Fucker's got his act together and managed to get the seats. Yeah, each to their own. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's not too bad. It's just like kind of. Yeah, it's different type of music altogether, isn't it, compared to Oasis? It's just, you know, it's more free-spirited, isn't it? You just concoct a song out of nowhere and just go, oh, I'm going to make a song about tequila. There you go. Mass tequila. Done. Cabo Wabo. Right, what am I doing? Right, seatbelt signs can go on. If you need the toilet, it's off. Right, descending into Mallorca. Oh shit, the island's only there. To be honest, it'll probably be better at the O2. As you're closer, yeah. The O2 Apollo, yeah, but he couldn't sell out in the main arena. So he's had to go to the O2? The Apollo. What am I doing here? Yeah, bit of a last minute thing. Not great, but oh, I don't even understand this shit system. Bloody Red Rotter. Like I'm going to see him, but then I'm insulting him. And I was in Preston the other day. We drove past a Greg's Outlet. Who knew that was a thing? Gonna start going grammatically correct on you, so you know what I mean. I didn't even think I'm not grammatically correct. I make grammatical errors all the time on my streams. All the time. I said something the other day. What was it? Oh, well, that wasn't correct at all. What was it? I can't remember now. I actually can't remember. That's going to bug me for ages. But it wasn't right. It was like, it's not even how you say that word. Idiot. See-through pockets. Jesus Christ. Imagine if I had see-through pockets. Silver money. Silver money. Right, come on, one descend, dick. Jesus. Here we go, with the island. Right, turn it off autopilot. It's not really working very well, is it? Okay. It's loud. Subwoofer power. Yeah, I'm having problems with my sound system. This stupid thing won't always connect to the subwoofer or the... Yeah, it's all Bluetooth. So the volume knob has been a knob and it won't work. So 2 hours what? 8 minutes? That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I'll start our descent. Flying down. No, no, no. I'll just get that back to 0 feet per minute. Is it per minute? It is, isn't it? Oh, why does it do that? Oh, little bugger. Okay, right. Turn lights. Anyway, turn lights. Okay. Coming into Mallorca. Turn to the right. We'll go up the north coast and bank round. Yeah, I like Mallorca. It's good. Good little trip reports. It's easy to do in the day though, isn't it? Menorca as well, but the last flight's from Menorca. Ugh. God, that's so loud. That bank angle. I've got to control my bass, it's so loud. I'm just decreasing the bass power because it's really rumbly. There we go. How much did I pay for that those speakers? I think 200. We have a Logitech system. Yeah, we've got a big powerful Logitech system now under my desk. It's good. It's good. When the volume knob works. Yeah, when it's taking 2 minutes to connect to the speakers, it's like... Why? Why? Why did we move to this end? Or to this technological front of Bluetooth that doesn't even work? Some of it's okay, but it's not the best. It takes a while to connect. It's funny because the Apple stuff connects instantly, doesn't it, with Bluetooth, whereas that will take about a minute to connect to the main speaker. It's annoying, really annoying. Anyway, more about Greg's. Yeah, no, the stuff's alright. Yeah, that's the thing, it's cheap, isn't it? That's why people go in, and they're everywhere. There's thousands around the country, you know. I think we still take cash as well, which is okay. Well, I don't think you can really go wrong with Greg's. That's the thing, you can't really go wrong with it, you know. I think it's better run than Costa. Yeah, Costa's like a toilet. Honestly, you go into some Costas and they're just like toilets with a, you know, coffee machine in the middle of them. Yeah, not great. Chicken roll, yeah, well I like the savoury stuff for sandwiches, do me. Not really into the bakery stuff. The pizzas are okay, but we're just not very good, are they? The pizzas, I don't think anyone's ever been passionate about a Greg's pizza. Stodgy as well. Some of the bakery stuff's a bit stodgy. Yeah. A bit fatty and stuff. Not the best. There we go. We're good. Really pointing down, aren't we? Really wants to get down now. We'll go to 7,000. Autopilot back on, yeah. Autopilot on. There we go. Should make a turn for us. Put some of this stuff on. We should start decreasing speed. Really decreasing speed. He binned it! It's probably me. It's me. I paid that guy to make that video. Yeah, you don't know about my secret servants, guys. This video is hosted by TTE. Oh yeah, turn it off. No, turn it off autopilot. I don't really need autopilot for the descent. I'm quite capable of coming into Mallorca. But with this cloud base here is a bit... Ugh. He binned it, yeah. That is crazy. I don't even like anything from McDonald's now. I can't stand it. It's just... It's bad enough going through the drive-thru. Honestly, you just get... Oh, absolute idiots. I just go for coffee. Honestly, if I ever McDonald's, I just go coffee. That's what I did at Heathrow, didn't I, in September? Went to McDonald's. Okay, I did get a burger. But what did I do with the burger? Do people remember what I did with the burger in Heathrow? Let's see if you remember. Quick questionnaire. What did I do with a burger in Heathrow from McDonald's in September 2026? So, 25, sorry. Oh, I'm a muppet. Did I A, eat it, or did I B, give it to the horses who can't eat meat? Because well, they're herbivores. Are they herbivores? Don't know. Didn't care. Oh, bloody hilarious. The pony's actually not horses. Dickhead. Okay, right. Magaluf area. Still going too fast, mate. Still going way too fast. Alright, auto throttle needs to throttle down. Yeah, I fed it to the horse. Yeah, I did. I actually attempted to feed the horse my McDonald's burger. I turned around and said, I've got this burger in here. I'm not going to eat it. It's all wet now. It's been in the rain. I think I'll just give it to the horse. Not bad. Oh, what a fool. What a fool. Yeah, I know, yeah, what a knob. Yeah, it's so funny though, it was funny. And I found it funny as well. I was drinking Jack Daniels, I was pissed up wet. Josh remembers, because he was definitely on that stream, because he was saying, what was it? You're going to be drenched on the flight, you're going to smell of someone who's been all damp. Yeah, he's definitely watching that. Oh, it's so funny. And I got a fantastic sunset. That was one of the funniest streams I've ever done. I just stood there. And I went, oh, 360. Oh, screw the 360. It was like, finally, I've been able to figure out that 360 was shit. And I just went to the camera. Set up about 3 streams as well. So did one in the morning. The 360 stream where I got drenched drinking a Jack Daniels. And I went, right, I'm going to just go to the camera. Yeah, like I was just going to say, you are, mate, say you're walking around, just give it to me. Oh god, yeah. Just give it to the horse. Oh, god. So typical of me to do that though. Oh, I've got this burger, oh, I'm not going to eat it, I have to give it to the horses and Heathrow. There you go, we can have it. Bloody brilliant. Oh god, I wonder what most of the people thought on that stream. I knew you came over from Blue Sky as well and I was acting up like that. Jesus Christ. I mean, these people have seen the light of day though. It's probably like, Jesus, what is this guy full of? Full of beans. Yeah, that was a good trip, that. Very good. Heathrow, doing it on your own. I mean, I've always said I always prefer solo travel because I get to do a lot of things that I wouldn't normally get to do. That's just like a very individual thing that, to be honest, I should just bloody keep to myself, to be honest. Shouldn't have to say it. Just comes across as rude, doesn't it? That's like basically me saying, oh yeah, I don't like travelling because all my friends are arseholes. I might as well be saying that, mightn't I? Yeah, it comes across the wrong way. I don't mean it like that though, I just mean it like a personal thing. I prefer to travel on my own. I don't know why. Heathrow is so easy, my dog could do it. Yeah. Yeah, just make sure your dog doesn't end up giving the burger to the horses like me. Your dog's probably smarter than me. He has more common sense. Okay. I'm not flying this very well, am I? think I need to make the turn in a minute. I'm just going to work out where I am. I'm the opposite. I need people to take the piss out of me. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah. It's easily be done at Heathrow, though. Can easily be done at Heathrow. Anything can be done at Heathrow. Don't need your passport, just need a form of ID. Easy to get to. Loads of planes. Yeah. No Greg's, though. Sorry, Josh. Where's this flipping place? If I stall it on landing again. Flaps 15, gear. Gear's coming down. Is that the real... Ground data hasn't loaded very well, has it? No, not at all. That's really poor. EasyJet. The airport's over there, not... Okay, strange one. I actually don't know where the airport is. It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, I can see it now. Slowly loading. Slowly loading. Okay, right. So. Oh yeah, Weatherspoon's in Heathrow. Have you been to that one, Josh? It's alright, you know. It's not bad. We're all as bad as each other, though. When I say not bad, I mean it's just slightly better than the shit in Liverpool you get. Take off. All good. Still got our speed brakes up, haven't we? Dickhead. Okay, right, coming in. Very precarious angle. Is that guy landed or not? Here we go. I don't know what that is. EasyJet something. Thanks for subscribing. David Robertson. Hey. Here we go. So you guys enjoying the videos at the moment? Not too bad, are they? I've got a list of things I want to do. Honestly, I say, oh, I'm quitting YouTube. You should see the list of things I want to do with this channel. Yeah, I don't even know my own mind. Bit high. Yeah, far too high. Should be okay though. Brother of Andy Robertson, perhaps. Yeah, maybe. Who are you fucking looking at?
1,000.
1,000. Got it quite stable. Wings aren't level though with the horizon. Far from it. Yeah, got loads of room in Mallorca Airport, haven't we?
500.
Got a big runway. Here we go. TK. Said it at the same time. What's going on with this game?
200.
Who knows? Right, come on, I'm trying to... Is that a shed? Who's got a bloody shed? Shed services at the end of Mallorca Airport's 05 left runway? What the bloody hell?
20. 10. Retard.
Oh. That's not bad. Reverse open. Speed brakes up, yes? No. Need to be unarmed, I think. Can we come off there? No. Alright, we're here. Ooh, are we going to make it? Are we going to make it off? I think we can. It's a bit of a tight one. Yeah, we're good. Why aren't the speed brakes coming? 1 minute they don't come come up when they're armed, and the next minute I could put them at 0.0 and they still don't come up. I don't get it. Because we bounced? I don't know. Could be a bloody number of things with this shit. 2 hours, 23 minutes, 59 seconds. And 14 milliseconds. Not too bad. $59. I'll give you a pair. Good old Mallorca. Okay. Get these lights off, please. There we go. Not a bad flight. No, it's alright. 2 hours 23. That's okay for Mallorca. Yeah, that's about normal. Yeah, he is backstreaming, isn't he? Winter or summer? Copenhagen. No, Charles de Gaulle, not Copenhagen. Oh. Probably summer, that. That's probably. Okay, we'll slot in here. Or maybe at the end one. I think we go the end one, yeah. Yeah, we'll go the end one. Okay, begin to make your turn, mate. Summer 27. Not summer 69, no. Why is that 330 got 3 engines? 3 engines, 4 engines. I think it's a 737 inside of an A330. What the bloody hell's going on? Okay, right. Why am I pumping the brakes like that? Slammed into the truck. Fucking hell. Right, okay, all good. Engines off. Okay. Oh, get off my screen. There we go. Probe heat off. External power. Leave a battery on. 10 people watching. Never too late. Hitting everything. It was a good flight, yeah, I enjoyed it. There we go. Two engines. What is it? Wheels or temperature? Where is the temperature? PSI, we're not looking for that. How can you see wheel temperature? Does it only come on as a warning if it's hot? Not sure. Don't know, I don't know enough about Airbus. What's going on then? Armed, that's what we like to see. Alright. Disengage these. And we'll get the doodah. Yeah, it's good to see Jerry back streaming. Yeah. It's amazing that sort of recovery though. Amazing, absolutely brilliant. It's a testimony to the NHS, but also his resilience as well. Very strong. Like my nan. Yeah, that's what she would do. She'd be right back at it. Probably too early than she should be. You know what I mean? Very impetuous. Baggage service. Riyadh Air. Oh, won't last long. Catering. Jetway disconnection. It's not connected! How can I disconnect it when it's barely fucking connected? Get fuel supply. Yeah, he does need to take it easy, true. Nice livery on those. Yeah, very nice livery. That was nearly click pushback. Okay, I think we're all good, boys. All good to turn off a plane. With a jetway connection that isn't even working. Bullshit. Right, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. I'm down in Mallorca now. Brilliant. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the flight. So yeah, what is it? 2 hours 23, 59, 14 milliseconds. Right, that's good. I'm happy with that. Livery is stunning. Yeah, it's very colourful. Good to get them on the stream. Really annoy people. That's not HDR. Oh, bugger off. All my trip reports are in HDR, in Dolby Vision. You can't argue with facts. You just can't. See you, Sam. Cheers for the stream. Sorry for the 5-minute snack break. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 50 minutes. 1 hour and 5. I had to hold 60 seconds onto that. 60 seconds, 60 minutes. And 60 seconds. Good stream. Good to chat, you guys. Likewise. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, it's good. Good stream. Funny. I'm just me, aren't I? Just doing me. Oh, yeah, look at this. I've ordered the most interesting thing you can order on Amazon. Plug sockets. Jesus. Surge protected. Extension lead. Yeah. Why not? I need more power. Nah, just the old ones there. Just a bit old. I don't really want to fire happening. Don't really want to burn in me sleep. Even though I do disconnect most things, still it's like I don't really want to be using like a 5-year one. I want to be using one that's brand new. Well, by the time I open it, it'll probably be 5 years old. Remember what I was like with my iPhone 15? I had it for about 3 months. And I was just like, oh my god. Because what I'm doing then is I'm actually, my warranty is like depreciating as well. So, you know what I mean? I actually get less time on my warranty if anything goes wrong. Exactly. About 3 months of aging. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like easing into the warranty by just not using it, and the potential for something to go wrong in those 3 months that I'm not using it, or at the end of that, you know, it's just alright. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. No, it was 60 seconds plus 5 minutes, mate. It's 1 hour and 5. Don't give me that BS. It wasn't 5. It was an hour. He was gone eating his snacks for a bloody hour. It's alright though. I'm just as bad, you know. Well, maybe not that bad. Eating chocolate digestives, because I don't like chocolate. No. I don't like chocolate. I don't digest. See you guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.